with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised Char that all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Char's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims across the board we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is she but also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if I true fan his chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jat here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Friday the 7th of February 2025. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed. Hope you enjoyed your week so far and hope you're looking forward to a spectacular weekend ahead. Hello Ramon Sanchez, how you doing? Ramon Sanchez, how you doing, pal? Hope you're doing well as well, and everyone else as well, of course. I hope see Sunny and BST, Campin, Dutchman, Aton or Aton, I don't know, Dull Wells in the chat as well, Bibber Flopper. I do hope Bibber Flopper has her own fucking bingo and marble again. I have missed, you know, doing the commentary for marbles and not getting to read Boober Flopper's name because it's a very fun name to fucking read out, you know what I mean? Hint, hint, Boober Flopper. If you've not yet left a comment in the community post for the marbles, do it soon so I can read your name again and fucking have a giggle every time I read your name. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well, guys. Sorry for the slightly late delay. The live stream audience, I was a wee bit delayed, you know what I mean? It's like 10 minutes late, 20 minutes late, something like that, you know what I mean? But we're live now, as you, Phil's live as well, but he's not live properly yet. Couple of wee things to go over, okay? First of all, as an apology for being late, you guys want to see my wee dog eat a chew? There's a wee dog. There's a wee dog of mine. Yeah, look, he's got a big massive chew toy. And he is fucking like, he's eating it away just fine. There he goes, a wee doggy right there. He's a cute little bastard and he'll look like a wee bugger. Making an awful fucking mess. Yeah, crumbs everywhere, you know what I mean? He's a wee cute little fucker though. You know, I had it on mute because if I don't have it on mute, you just basically hear DSP style tune noises. Although to be fair, my dog eats a lot more politely than Phil does. Yeah, Phil's a lot more animalistic when it comes to eating, it seems, you know. My dog isn't as quite as a piggy, I guess, you know. I don't know, for a lot, I can't figure out a term, but yeah. Oh, he's so cute. There's a wee dog there. So I've got a wee video of my dog eating his wee fucking big jumbo bone fucking chew thing. There we go. He's a wee cute little bastard. But yeah, that was some enjoying. So I just thought I got a wee video of that. So there's my apology. I do apologise for being a bit late. Enjoy my wee dog video to make up for it. Now, there's another video to show you, which is sadly not dog related but DSP related. DSP clipped Phil talking about the rum cake. And it's interesting because in an Otter place, the tracked Otter on Twitter can reply to it saying the funny thing about this is that when Vertrix suggested a cake, DSP apparently never heard of the cake. So here's Phil talking about a rum cake, even though Phil claimed he never heard of it in the first place. You know, back when Vertrix first got him the fucking thing.
What kind of cake? It is a Italian rum cake, and it's actually funny. I called my parents, it's our weekly check-in during the break, and I told my mom that I just got an Italian rum cake in the mail to have during the marathon tomorrow, and she was thrilled. She's like, that's what we used to get you guys, except when you were kids, you wouldn't get the rum cake, you would get the cherry juice cake. So basically, it's the same cake that I'm going to have during the marathon is the cake that I would have for my birthday when I was a kid. but it has rum in it instead of cherry juice. Because as a kid, you're not going to drink the rum, right? You're not supposed to do that. So it's the same exact thing. She was actually very excited. She was like, wow, does it have the pudding inside? Yes, it does, Mom. And then she says, well, does it have the stuff on the outside? Does it have shots or nuts? I said, honestly, I don't know, because it's surrounded by a ring of cardboard that we didn't remove yet.
Jesus. But yeah, when Phil first got the fucking thing, when Phil was first given the fucking thing by Rare Tricks, Phil claimed he'd never fucking heard of it. Like, and yet now it's like, oh, I ate that as a fucking child. Also, this is on Phil's chat, and if it's scroll up on Phil's chat, I might be able to see it still. This comment is incredible. Well, first of all, here's what to expect from Phil today on the show and the podcast anyway. This is an amazing news article from Bloomberg that's going to be our source of news for the day. It covers tons about Warner Brothers, DC, Potter, and more that's going on. Fucking hooray for that, I guess. Also, this little interaction right here was insane. Hypercortex asks Phil, I don't understand how you don't have thousands of viewers and millions of subscribers, and Phil's response was, luck or a lack of it, and my own choices, but I'm still successful and happy, and that's what counts. Jesus Christ, man, like, fucking hell. It's just, wow. Fuck me, man. Make of that what you will. Like, Phil had an immediate response to that, I mean, no, lack of luck. I am lacking the luck. Bloody hell. Because Lord Diaz, I haven't had a chance to watch, I think Lord Diaz is promoting their own wrestling content on their channel lately. I've not had a chance to watch it myself yet, I was a bit busy to do it, but I've seen the tweets about it though. So yeah, big ups to Lord Diaz, and I think he's got a premiere waiting for it. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's a premiere. So he has a video that was up earlier on of him in a wrestling match with Lita as the guest referee, I believe, and then I think he's got a street fight match as premiering later on as well. So yeah, I've seen those tweets, Lord Diaz, you know what I mean? So there we go. Not had a chance to watch it yet, but yeah, I'll try and get to watch it after the bingo, for sure. So big ups to you there for sharing such robust content of your wrestling skills and abilities, alongside a couple of well-known names from back in the day from the wrestling. Red Josh, he thinks I might be banned from Phil streams. Whenever I go into his chat and send a message, it isn't there after I close the stream and reopen it. The easiest way to tell that, Red Josh, you don't have to close in the stream. If you send a message in Phil's chat, instead of just closing it and opening it again, just do this. Just go change it to top chat to live chat. And if a message is not there at all, then yeah, there's a good chance you're potentially banned or shadow banned or whatever, you know what I mean? So yeah. But you don't need to close it and reopen it, whatever. The easiest way to kind of refresh a chat is just to kind of just change it between top chat and then go back to live chat or whatever. It just saves you getting, closing the whole thing and reopening it again, you know what I mean? It's easier just to do that, in my opinion. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, so you're banned in chat, join the club. There are millions and millions and millions of people that are in the same boat as you. But that's just the way it goes. But anyway, yeah, Phil hit his goal. After much begging and much tantrums and all that shit, Phil Burnell hit the 100 goal after a lot of threats and coercion and all that shit, he got it done, and yeah, all of a sudden, it's amazing how Phil hitting the goal seemed to cure his neck pain. And there's no mention of his neck pain being sore or whatever, nothing at all, just no mention of him being sore or in pain or hurting or whatever, there's nothing at all whatsoever. It's almost like Phil getting $15,000 cured his slightly sore neck. Anyway, so there's a Snort Burnell compilation. DSP, the cake arrived without dry ice, $200 fake tip, plus begging for help to end mouth washing. Not seen this yet, but I'm kind of looking forward to it. Let's see Snort Burnell's compilation of how bad it was last night.
Phil has the pignosis. He mind and brainwashes his viewers into contributing. Make a contribution tonight. Here we go. You ready? Woo! Woo! Okay, I'm indoctrinated. Sounds good. And it's the power of cultish groupthink mentality. I'm a cult leader. I think the pignosis works.
Jonathan just did a $5 super chat. I thought the new goal system was supposed to reduce stress on hitting goals. It seems worse. It's not worse. That's insanely stupid for you to say that. It used to be every single stream, we got to hit the goal or the streak ends and everything restarts and misery and doom and gloom, and that's not the case.
So literally the last few fucking days, Phil's fucking been demanding the goals be hit so I can fucking do a marathon today. So instead of the streak being in jeopardy, it was the marathon being in fucking jeopardy. So it didn't really change anything whatsoever. The pressure was still there on his audience to fucking give even more than usual, because never mind fucking trying to maintain a fucking streak, it was trying to fucking double up on those streaks and even triple up on those streaks to try and fucking make sure that the marathon could be done today. So I would argue it's actually got a whole lot worse since the streak went and finished.
Anymore, okay? Very much. You don't have to worry that much about it, but the thing is, this marathon actually is kind of a high stakes deal, because if we don't do the marathon tomorrow, it doesn't really fit into the schedule for next week. No matter when we do it next week, it's going to have issues. If we do it on Super Bowl Sunday, we're going to get lower attendance because it's the Super Bowl. If we do it during the week, that's going to cut into the schedule of me trying to finish up stuff before new games come out and could hinder me playing betas or even new games. Okay? So, and there's the whole cake factor. The fact that this Italian cake is arriving today, and if we don't eat it within a few days, it goes bad. All right? And the cake was purchased and shipped here for the marathon. So that's why we have this situation right now. This is not normal. Usually it's not that big of a deal. Is it great to hit a goal? Of course it is. And of course, I like hitting the goals. They help. But it's not the end all or be all if we don't hit goals. Remember, there was quite a few days there where we weren't hitting the goals, and it was all right. But in this case, it would make sense to do the marathon tomorrow, but we have to hit the goals to qualify for the marathon. And that's why it makes sense to do it. And that's why I am going to be emphasizing it today. If you don't like that, I'm sorry.
I'm not really fucking sorry, though. If you were sorry, I'd fucking show remorse. This is one of those fucking fake apologies. If you saying sorry when you don't fucking mean saying sorry. This is what Rambo called you out for.
I'm sorry, it's just reality, okay?
Money, money, money. Where's the money?
So, guys, we have about roughly 90 minutes left. 26 bucks to go to hit a goal. Let's do it. Let's not get this close and then not do it and put it to waste. Let's hit the goal, all right? But we need to hit 3 today overall to do the marathon tomorrow. So if anyone's out there watching and you're waiting to contribute, now would definitely be the time. First of all, let's get us to this goal, 26 more bucks, but then let's try to hit 2, but I don't know if we're gonna have enough time today, quite frankly. I don't know if tonight, I doubt tonight for mouthwashing we're gonna be hitting multiple goals, so I don't know. I really wish we would hit it today. I really, really want to do this marathon tomorrow, but it's not looking likely the further we get into the day. We'll see what happens.
I can't just never mention money and contributions. That means I will go out of business.
It's here, okay? And it's intact, meaning the box wasn't smashed or anything like that. The bad news, all right? We opened the box. There's no dry ice at all, just as I had been afraid of. The dry ice all evaporated already because they took too long to ship it. It was supposed to be here yesterday, and they took an additional day to get here. So we took the cake out, and the top of the cake, you know how it has all the nice decorations, cherries and frosting, already has started to disintegrate.
What? That makes no sense. Like, from a culinary perspective, that makes no sense whatsoever. Frosting does it disintegrate?
You can see it's already kind of melting. It was already...
It doesn't melt, Phil. Oh my god. Oh, why would you lie? Why? He's going live, apparently. He's going live. Nightbot's having a fucking great time in Phil's chat, as you can see. Let's just fucking make sure we got Phil fucking paused. Well, we need to fucking pause him. Hold on a second. So yeah, there we go. 1440p. He's going live. Just gonna make sure we can get him paused nice and good and ready. And that means as soon as we're ready to start bingo, we can get straight into the fucking bingo. Cringe intro is cringe. And let's pause it right about fucking there. Okay. And let's make sure we got 1.5 speed as well. And now let's build up ample amounts of speed up juice while we watch this compilation from Snort Burnell.
Smashed on the plastic and starting to melt. We're like, oh god, we got it right into the fridge. But so that's why I can't bring it in here. I needed to get it right into the fridge to cool it, and hopefully it will solidify. But you can tell the extra shipping day definitely kind of screwed this over. They should not have taken an extra day. It's a perishable fucking item. And they took an extra day to deliver it for literally no reason. They gave no reason. They just decided to delay the shipment a day, probably because it benefited them, which is messed up. So it's in the fridge right now. All right. Hopefully it does solidify. And I will, don't worry, like I am going to take pictures and stuff, like so you guys can see it. And we're gonna have it during the marathon. But I couldn't even bring it in here because it wasn't cold. You know what I mean? Like, it's not refrigerated anymore. The dry ice has been probably gone for over a day. So it is what it is. It's not USPS, it was UPS. Not USPS, UPS that delivered it, which is a different service. So they took an extra day and they screwed over a perishable item. I hope it's still good. I mean, you would think it's still good, but you know, we'll find out. All right.
All right, well, I'm really liking this game. We're now in chapter, 12? We beat a bunch of chapters today. We beat 9, 10, and 11. And now we're into 12. So probably next time we'll beat 12, 13, 14, maybe 15, which means maybe we could beat it in 2 more streams, okay? So thank you, everybody, for hanging out or supporting. I really appreciate you. Thanks for a great stream. And I will see you all soon for more Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Awesome. It's not like they're doing it to like him. They're doing it because they like seeing him dance on strings like a puppet. That's funny. It's funny because as much as he likes to think he's not a lol cow, that's exactly what a lol cow does. That's like definition. People want to see them react in a certain way, so they prod them and then they get the expected reaction. That's lol cow 101. I just received an incredibly generous, over the top, incredibly powerful $1, I'm just kidding, $200.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Tip. He's lying, he's a faker, he's full of shit, he's
Why would I lie?
I imagine it's like breathing for you.
a bad person, he's trying to get attention, herpaderpader. Ladies and gentlemen, Iron Chef Sakai has returned to gift 20 subs over on Tick. 20 glorious, beautiful subs raining down upon the King's Court. That's 20 subs, baby. Let's get an animation going. Is it a whale? It is a whale, because it has those whale-like teeth that filter things. It looks like combs. He's got a big old eyeball.
Does anyone actually know what I'm supposed to be doing so we can finish this game? Rather
I
than
never even understood why did Phil change his shirt? Like, he wore this on a night stream. The day stream, where's the picture I had for a day stream? I thought it was saved here, it was not. On the thumbnail I've got today. For Phil's fucking shit, you know what I mean? Hold on, hold on 2 seconds. Where's fucking here? Hold on. Let me just pull this thumbnail up. Yeah, the thumbnail is wearing a normal fucking shirt. This shit. He wore this on a day stream, and a night stream he's wearing this fucking thing. Why the costume change?
then walk around like an idiot wasting time. Look how dumb this is. It doesn't fire. The game, the gun misfires. Look. It won't fire when I aim for him.
Like I said, this is my passion. I love gaming. I absolutely have gamed my whole life. I've loved sharing my gameplay experiences with you for the past 11 years, and I'll continue to do so even if I couldn't make $1 doing it.
So I got like 10-15 minutes left. If we want to hit this final goal of 450 and prestige tonight, which means we would hit 1 of 10 and push towards DSP Tries It, a fast food episode, which we'll talk about what we'll do for that episode tomorrow. Let's do it. Okay?
Wait, is that why he changed? Is that why he changed tops? Someone said they could see his nips in the so, Broside Phil mentioned that actually yesterday. Broside Phil covered that yesterday. You can actually see Phil's, like, you could see, it was like a very light shot, you could see underneath it. Jesus Christ, is that why he changed outfits?
Alright.
It would be great for someone to just dump a giant, huge load of money on the stream right now. That would be amazing. Of course, I'm not expecting that. I'm just being silly.
Wow, Dank Sneak Pimp did it. Thanks, D Pimp just gifted 20 subs over on Kick, folks. He did it. That maniac. So,
I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look, it's a money creature. It just throws money around. What the hell was that?
we were at 357, but Thanks, D Pimp gifted 20. That's 100. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely official for the first time ever. Ladies and gentlemen, we have prestiged.
Who fucking
We just hit
cares?
goal 1 out of 10. We prestiged tonight. This is unprecedented. I think I need to have someone design me a new animation. If anyone out there wants to make a prestige animation, we just prestiged for the first time here on DSP Gaming, folks. We've done it. We hit 450 tonight, hitting not 2, but 3 freaking goals.
This guy is scum. He's an exploiter. He's used people for personal gain way too many times, and he keeps getting away with it. On the podcast, I'll tell you what food my wife and I are going to order because we don't know yet. We're going to look into it tonight. And remember, tomorrow, it's the marathon. Starts normal time, around 11:15 a.m. Pacific time. Every $100 raised, I take a shot of either single malt Scotch whiskey, Crown Royal, or tequila. Oh, I also have 3 of the 99 bananas flavored shots left over from the last marathon, so I'll have those in the running too. So that's going to be cool. We're going to have food during the marathon. We're going to have the cake, the Italian rum cake. I'm going to cut the cake and have a piece of cake live on stream with all of you to celebrate 100 goals hit. And all those games, at least 3 to 4. We'll see how much time permitting, but we're probably going to play a ton of games while I'm drunk or buzzed, okay? So guys, thank you so much. What an amazing night. Everyone have a good night. I will see you all tomorrow for the special 100 goal Viewers Choice Marathon. Peace out. See you all then.
Who fucking
That was
cares?
so evil what I just did. But
That's basically the outro. We got like over a minute of like outro clips. Okay. Very robust video as usual by Snort Burnell, good stuff indeed. Broside Phil's apparently sent some people over here, hopefully to like the stream. I know Broside Phil streaming as well. A few people to be fair are streaming as well. You know what I mean? But yeah. And Morgana said, Morgana said, Broside is live right now and is willing to give you a free space if he hits 100 likes on his stream. Sound good to you? If we get 100 likes, we'll count Broside Phil's 100 likes. You know, we both got to do it though. It's a team effort. You know what I'm saying? Team effort. We need 100, he needs 100. So yeah. Team effort. We've all got, we need to get lights all around. So yeah, no pressure, but hint, like the stream and all that jazz. But yeah, Stop Bernal's video, the link to this video that Stop Bernal made is in the chat right now. Jesus. WPIG are live as well. I know. We'll just stick to Broside Phil for now. We'll stick to Broside Phil stuff for now. To focus on. I don't get too confused, try to track all the likes on all these different streams all at one time. It'll confuse my tiny little brain. Anyway, let's get Bingo. Let's get Bingo set up. Honest, I got plenty of love for LT and his big massive forehead. I just don't get too confused. We should try to keep track of all the likes. I mean, does ALT, put this way, Cameron Dutchman, does ALT even know about it? See, Broside Phil, that was his idea and his suggestion. You know what I mean? But is ALT even aware of that as an idea, or was it your idea that you're hoping ALT will implement? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's the difference, a slight difference there, you know. Don't you step on ALT's toes there about, you know, him being aware of it, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, bingo time, fucking bingo. Let's get on with the fucking show and let's fucking see how bad this fucking podcast is going to be if I'm fucking celebrating getting $15,000 given to him in 100 separate, you know, well, it wasn't even 100 streams, but $15,000 given to him. When did it start? When did the goal thing start? There's a question for you right there. When was the first implementation of the goal? Not entirely sure when it was. I'm kind of curious. Does anyone remember? Before we even try and get bingo numbers and all that shit sorted, when did the thing begin? I'm actually curious. Hold on. Let me derail myself for a little while. He started it towards the end of the year, didn't he? Well, that makes perfect fucking sense, of course. So let me look at his podcasts. What would you type in goal? If I type in goal, What, not bring up the podcast where... Oh god, not every fucking thing's about talking about goals. That's a bad idea. New weekly goal. Weekly goal. That's from... Hold on, wait. What's this shit? Hold on, never mind. What's this shit here? Goals hit 47. So, hold on, so it was halfway through in like fucking November. When his streak failed, the goal started. That's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to get one. I'm trying to figure out when this all fucking started from. Okay, I don't care anymore. Fella spent several months trying to fucking grift his fans as much money as possible to line his pockets. And lo and behold, this $15,000 celebration is him just saying, hey guys, I'm going to stream even more for you. Slightly more for you. And I might play a game for you full time if it's a good game. And Astron points out, don't forget, that's only 100 instances of hitting $150 cumulative during streams. There's still plenty of cash that was sent to Scoplay that he conveniently will memory hold for sake of narrative. Yeah, put it this way, he will today tell his audience, guys, you need money. Marathons are usually well supported, please give me money, give me $100 to drink shots, you know, give me $100 to stuff my face full of cake, that kind of crap. So yeah, fuck me, it's gonna be brutal, it's gonna be fucking brutal. Anyway, we need a bingo number. So, guys, please start posting numbers in the chat for your bingo number. And I'm going to pick the 7th number. The 7th number in chat I see with number I use of today's bingo card. But don't spam numbers. You can't fucking spam numbers. Fucking say it once, so you don't count it at all. Fucking people try to cheese the system by being the fucking first, second, third, and fourth fucking number in the fucking chat. Good one. Baron was first, BST was second, Atom was third, Sonic was fourth, Sonny was fifth, Ula Pops was sixth, and Steve the Dead was seventh. Steve the Dead was the 7th unique number, the 7th unique person to post in chat. So we're gonna go with Steve the Dead, no pressure, but this better be a fucking good number. No fucking pressure now. We're 41. Interesting number. Here we go. Oh, of course, the card that Steve picks has fucking million on it, doesn't it? Of course it fucking does. Thank you, Steve the Dead, for picking our bingo card for today's special show. We need Phil to say and do the following. We need Phil to say, oh, absolutely, million, interesting number, feedback, and okay. The second row is Phil making a weird noise, him saying now, you guys, fuck, and addition. The third row is Phil saying dude, him making that annoying T sound. T. Him saying momentum, hilarious and unique. The fourth row is Phil discussing politics in some capacity, him saying shocked, him doing hand graphs, him saying you see, and him saying behind the scenes. The fifth and final row is Phil mocking his own chat, him giving somebody a good old fashioned leaning ban, him snorting, him saying contributions, and finally variety. Very, very strong looking card indeed. And yeah, looking forward to, I think this is a slam dunk bingo. Not to get ahead of myself, but I think our winning streak is going to continue on the bingo board. Of course, the aim of the game, as you guys all know by now, is to try and get a full house 25 out of 25 on the bingo board you see before you're on the screen. If we manage to do that, we add $10 to that bingo prize fund, which is currently sitting at 68 buckaroos. There's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces to help us on our way though to a full house. For example, if Phil burps, sips or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for some shitey gameplay. Actually, it's a marathon, so what's he going to do after the podcast? Okay, he's going to have his podcast as usual, isn't he? And then afterwards he's going to start doing his marathon stuff. When he starts recording for his actual marathon stuff after the podcast, that's when bingo ends, okay? So if he burps, sips or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for that shitey marathon content, and that gives us a free space for every 10 we get of those. For every 3 minutes and 20 seconds that Phil begs, we also get a free space. If we get 5 new or rejoining members, we get a free space as well. And finally, if we hit 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only do we get 3 free spaces, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in full direct control of some ways we can get free spaces, but the rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. There we go. Of course, the bingo prize fund. We win today as 10 buckaroos to the bingo prize fund, but there's a lot of other ways for us to add some money to that bingo prize fund. For example, after bingo today, we're going to have some marble races. We're going to try and pick some challenging 99% elimination style courses on the marble races. 3 different tracks. If we have anyone finish any of those tracks, we add 10 bucks to the bingo prize fund as well. We do that every single Friday. Also, a quarter of my YouTube income goes into my into that bingo prize fund as well. So for the money I make on YouTube for like memberships and super chats and all that shit, a quarter of that goes directly towards the bingo prize fund, and also tips. 100% of tips that come in, every single tip that comes in as well, goes immediately directly towards that bingo prize fund. Good stuff indeed. Now there's one more thing to cover, of course, but I think I'm going to let Phil Burnell explain that for me.
Well, hello everyone, Phil Burnell here, letting you know about King Jad's Bingo and Marbles gameplay on YouTube. Now, you need to leave a post in the community tab to enter, and that's it. A lucky winner will be picked by playing Marbles at the end of the month. It is just that easy, any mouth-drooling idiot can do it.
As the bad man says, you've got to make sure you've got a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of this live stream. If you've not yet got a comment, and it's a brand new community post, by the way, for the year, you know, I made it in January. So if you're thinking to yourself, well, it's okay, I made a comment last year. It's not okay. You need a fucking new comment on the new post to get your fucking name back on a marble, so you don't have a chance of fucking winning the bingo prize fund when we have a fucking marble race at the end of the fucking month. So there we go. If you've not done it yet, make sure you do it before the end of the month. There we go. And I think that's me covered all the bases. Not sure. The only thing left for me to do really is just to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
And on that note, I guess it's time bingo. Good luck everybody. Here we fucking go. Brace yourselves. Apparently, there's a lot of begging.
What's up everyone? Welcome. It is time for the big day.
Do we have clown mode already? No, we don't have clown mode, do we? The fucking thing. Oh, I didn't know you guys were watching me. You know you're stuck in control of the streaming when it goes live, not a shit. Fucking hell. Cringe as fuck. I mean, immediate fucking...
Sounds like someone's posting cringe.
Immediate cringe alert. I don't think we have clown mode on the bingo board though, so we can't tick it because it's not there today.
Hello everyone. Welcome. It is time for the big day. Today is the 100 goal marathon celebration, the viewers choice event. I hope that you're all as excited as I am. A full day of fun and festivities here on DSP Gaming. We've got games that you have voted on. We've got food, we've got booze, and we've got all kinds of fun. Cake coming up on today's show. It's going to be a good one because we've got some news, and the news is all about WB Games. What an article Bloomberg dropped this morning, very, very thoroughly and cumulatively covering what's been going on over at WB Games for the last several years, and we're going to go deep into that news. But in addition, today, we're going to be looking at what will be our next DSP Tries It reward because we've already prestiged. That's right, last night was one of the biggest supportive days I've had in a long time. We're going to talk all about that and more on today's marathon starting celebratory edition of the Level 1 podcast.
And we can skip his shitey intro where I got some bigging right away in there before he even begun. Oh, this is gonna be fucking brutal. This is gonna be so fucking brutal. Brace yourselves.
Alrighty, everyone. Today is indeed the big one. Today is Friday, the 7th of February, 2025. We have an awesome day in store here. Whether you're watching on YouTube or you're watching on Kick, what a great one. We've got at least 4 games or more that you guys have nominated and voted on for the big Viewers' Choice event. The idea of Viewers' Choice is simple. You tell me what kind of games you think that I should be playing that I'm not right now. And sometimes this could be a hidden gem of a game that I've never heard of, and this is my first exposure to it. It could be a memeable game that everyone's heard of, but I just never played. It could be something that is completely off base and different. It could be anything. And sometimes these games turn out so well that we end up doing full playthroughs of them after the fact. So today we got a wide variety of stuff, including chess, WWE 2K24, Lollipop Chainsaw, Factorio, and Onimusha Warlords. So if you could think of a bigger variety of games, I'm not sure it is even possible. I don't think any of those games are similar at all. And it'll be very interesting to see, what order we do stuff and all of that. In fact, what I will likely do is put up a poll here where you guys will begin to vote on what game you want to see first. But we'll probably do that near the end of the podcast, okay? So, all those games today. But what else is going on, okay? Well, it's a marathon, and that means it's a party-like atmosphere. There's absolutely no real pressure to have to do much of anything besides have a good time. And during marathons, I institute the drinking rule. That's right, I never drink during any of my content unless I'm doing a special event or marathon. Today's no different. So here's the deal. I have a wide variety of stuff today. All right, let's start with the not so exciting but still interesting burger. Last month when I did my marathon, which was the Mega Man Rage-a-thon, I had a party pack of 99 bananas fruit-flavored shots that are incredibly strong, and we have 3 left over from there. We have 99 apples, 99 pineapples, and 99 blackberries, all right? So we have 3 super powerful shots left that could be selected today. In addition,
Selected.
I got a big pack of Crown Royal flavored shots. I've never had this before. This is flavored whiskey, okay? And so on the left-hand side, we've got apple, and on the right-hand side, we've got peach. Never tried it before. People rave about this and say it's incredibly good. So that is also an option. And just to show you, they're cute little shots. Look at that, so cute little guy. A miniature bottle of the big one is this big, glass elaborate bottle. These are these cute little mini guys, okay? Now, all that's well and good, and that's good for variety. But what about serious business, right? Well, if you want serious business, we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, Talisker single malt Scotch whiskey from the oldest distillery on the Isle of Skye, made by the sea. This is supposed to be one of the best, nautical tasting single malt Scotch whiskeys, meaning not a blended whiskey, it's pure, it's aged 10 years, and it's supposed to taste like seawater, that kind of flavor, but also smoky as well. Now, I have not tasted it yet, I've only smelled it. Oh, that smells heavenly. Oh, man. So I got a blended Scotch whiskey back on Halloween, remember? And it was seriously good, but this is a single malt, which means it's going to be even better. So, wow. So here's how it's going to work. We're going to do the same thing we did with the Mega Man Marathon because it worked really well, all right? What you have to understand is I know you guys want me to get tipsy for this marathon. I get it. At the same time, I still have to be able to do the marathon, all right? I can't get so drunk that I'm under these desks on the floor. Actually, that would be pretty funny if I was actually so drunk that I was over here on my alternate camera angle, actually under the desks on the floor. I'd zoom out and show me, writhing around on the floor drunk. All right, maybe that wouldn't be so funny, but... That's funny. But anyway, I can't go crazy, because if I do and I drink too much in a short period of time, how are we going to do a marathon today, right? So the way it's going to work is just like during the Mega Man Marathon, every $100 of support raised, I will take a shot of whatever. You can say, I want the Talisker, or I want a Crown Royal shot, or I want one of the 99 fruits flavored shots. It's your choice, okay? So, let's see what happens with that. The good news is, we did it. We hit the goals. I mean, we were behind because I had missed out on several days of work due to internet being down and stuff like that. And then we had a few slower days where we weren't hitting goals, and it was very uncertain if we were going to be able to do the marathon today. But people rallied yesterday and made it happen. What they did, it was crazy the amount of support that we received yesterday. There were tips, there were subs, there were memberships, there were super chats. It was crazy, and we hit 4 goals yesterday. And because of that, we not only hit the 100 goals to do today's marathon, we prestiged, reset the goals back to 0, and hit another one. So we are now on our way to the next reward, which is at 10 goals hit, DSP tries it. So what we're going to actually do today, here on the stream, we're going to look at a couple suggestions of things that I could do for DSP tries it, and it is going to be food, and it is going to be fast food. We tried doing something different with the Sakura snack box. It didn't work. It's actually one of the least viewed DSP tries it's I've ever done in history. So obviously people just want the fast food stuff again. So we're bringing it back for our first goal reward of this new 100. Now what we also need to start doing is figuring out what do we want to do when we hit 50. Now it'll be a while, but what do you want to do? What kind of an event should we plan? It could be another fun themed marathon like the Mega Man one. It could be something completely different. We got to try to figure this out. Okay. So very good stuff. Today I'll be here all day from now until late, probably 7, 8 p.m. All right, so it's going to be a very long ongoing stream today, alternating between games, taking shots for the support that I receive, and there will be food. Now you might say, what kind of food? Well, first of all, for every $150 of support raised, meaning every goal that we hit, I'm going to be trying out yet another snack out of the Sakura box, and we have about 10 left, all right? So I'm going to have to warn you guys, if I get more than $1,500 of support today, I am going to run out of things to test in the Sakura box. I don't think we're going to hit $1,500 of support today, I'm just saying. But we have 10 in there still to go, okay? So that's going to happen. In addition to that, there will also be a meal, and this will not be a DSP tries it. This will be a feasting with the king. And what that means is that my wife and I are going to order a real meal for dinner, not fast food. It's going to be from a restaurant, okay? And I'm going to eat it here with you guys live on stream. Now, what will it be? Well, we were talking about it, and we think we want to order Mexican food, but from a place we've never ordered from before. So it will be like a first-time testing of a restaurant around here. So we're just not sure what we're going to get yet. Maybe it'll be tacos. Maybe it'll be a burrito. Maybe it'll be something else crazy. I don't know. But we haven't decided exactly yet. So what we're going to do is probably after this podcast ends, all right, I'm gonna head out and go see her, and we're gonna figure it out in order before we actually start with gameplay on today's stream. Okay, but it will be some kind of Mexican food today. Then in addition to that, later on, near the end of today's marathon stream, we are gonna have a celebratory cake. This is going to be very special. This is, get this, an Italian rum cake
Who
from
fucking
Monticelio's. I think it's Monticelio's Bakery in Massachusetts. It was flown across the country to be here today. It arrived a day late, but it's fine. It's in my refrigerator. It should be okay. It is an Italian rum cake, which is sponge with layers of chocolate and vanilla pudding soaked in rum. So it's an alcoholic cake covered in frosting with cherries on top and chocolate shavings as well. It looks really good, and I'm gonna have it here live. If I can actually cut the cake on stream, I will, but I don't know about the viability. I don't know how solid the cake will be. That's why we got it in the fridge right away when it arrived yesterday, because I wanted it to be a solid cake. So we'll have to see. But if I can, I'll cut the cake on stream. If not, I'll at least bring a piece in. We're gonna have a piece of cake live at the end of the stream. And special shout out to Rare Tricks on Kick, who actually had purchased that cake and sent it to me for this special celebration event, okay? Now here's the other fun thing. Realize something. We're already working towards our next reward, depending on how much support I get today. We very well could be very near unlocking the next tier of reward. Think about it. If we hit several goals today, we may be like more than halfway to DSP Tries It. So within a few days, we might be doing the next reward already, right? So, pretty cool, right? So anyway, I think today's gonna be exciting. The only bummer about today is my neck is still killing me. Like right now, I'm you know, playing it off like it's not, it's bad. Like, it's a little better. I can move my head this way, this much. I can lean my head forward and back. I can turn my head, but I can't lean it right. Still, this nerve is being pinched, and I still got this shooting pain down this muscle right here, going down my back here. It sucks ass, and it sucks so bad. I can't even sleep on one of my sides. Like I like usually sleeping on my left-hand side like this. I can't. When I do it, I hurt my neck. So I sleep in a position that I'm not comfortable with. It just sucks. So I have to basically be careful that I don't wrench my neck today. That's the one thing that I got to be careful of. This has now been over 3 days, and it's still going. You know, it really sucks. But what can I do? I'm gonna tough through it. Let's hope that the booze today will help negate the pain, and we'll have a good day together. All right. Now, on today's podcast, one of the things we're going to do is look at food for this upcoming DSP Tries It, try to figure out exactly what we want to do for it. But then in addition, we're going to cover this big Bloomberg news story covering what's been going on over at Warner Brothers video game division, because it is a very sad story. If you're not aware, they have been falling apart at the seams. At one point, WB Games was huge. They had Batman, Harry Potter, the Lord of the Rings series, and they were all booming. And now they're in a giant slump, and this article outlines exactly what went wrong. So I'm excited for that. I think it's going to be a good article that we're going to learn a lot from here today on the show. It'll be a good news segment. But after that, we're just going to chill. And again, depending on the level of support I get, perhaps I'm going to start drinking. We'll see. In fact, I think we should get to that. So first off, it looks like Big Papa Phil started the support today with 2 gifted memberships on the YouTube side. Thank you, Big Papa Phil, for 2 memberships to get us started today. Let's get that on the leaderboard.
Who cares?
Here we go.
Who fucking cares? They're still begging me.
That's 10 in support already. If you're wondering why no dollar signs, it's actually because this font that I'm using today, it's like a Sonic the Hedgehog themed font, doesn't work with certain symbols, and the dollar sign is one of them. So I put a dollar sign on there, it'll actually glitch out and say like Sonic the Hedgehog. So that's why. So thank you there, Big Papa Phil. Just before I get to tips, because we have some tips that came in, I just want to verify I didn't miss anything on the kick side. I did not. Okay, so let's take a look at tips. We start off today with a 400, I'm just kidding, a $2 tip from Flatman B, which is, what's up, party people? Let the games begin, and peace to all. Thank you very much to Flatman B. Our first tip of the day. I just picked a dollar sign and look what happened. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. There you go. Okay. Thank you, Flatman. Oh, already I got pain. Fuck. Already I got shooting pain. God damn it. Let's see here.
Who fucking cares?
$1.69 tipper says, hey, ask Keemstar to appear on Lolcow Live, so I guess this theme is going to continue from last night's late stream. This guy is demented. Anyway, thank you for the tip. And another dollar tip. Do you like bowling alley animations? Yes, I love them. I absolutely love any animation that takes place in a bowling alley. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Burger.
Thanks for the dollar tip. Okay.
Burger.
Well, that's disappointing. I was hoping for a hundo to drop right now so I could take my first shot of the day. You have so many options. 3 fruit flavors, 2 flavored whiskeys, and the Talisker supercharged single malt Scotch whiskey to choose from. But I guess we're just going to have to wait. All right. All right. So, what's up, Captain DCW? How you doing, man? What's up, King Michael? How are you? How's everyone? People are just arriving now. How's everybody today? I hope you're in a good mood. What's up, Jade? Hope you're all in a good mood. Hope you're ready to relax and enjoy a variety of games with me here today. Oh, excuse me. Is it true that I don't let my fans be friends? That is correct. All of my fans must be hated enemies. That is correct. Absolutely. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay.
I know what he's talking about. Phil was super uncomfortable before when a fan referred to him as a friend. And Phil tried to fucking lay down the law to him. You know, I was like, I'm glad people like my content or whatever, but I'm a streamer on the internet. You don't know me. I'm not your friend. That kind of thing. He'll still then refer to his audience as friends, though. He will call them friends in order to try and fucking keep the fucking money flowing. Guys, you give me money. That means I'm going to call you friends. Come on, friends. Give me money, friends. But yeah, he had to explain before to a fan how he wasn't comfortable with the idea of, like, because he's not their friends. Even though they might think Phil's their friend, he does not feel the same way about them, and he made that perfectly clear to them. But he will pretend to be a friend, though, as long as they keep giving him money.
Okay, so before we get to all the big topics that I want to cover today, quick summary now of what you guys can expect, because now the marathon is today, which means we've cleared the schedule for the week. Here's what you can expect this week. Number one, on Sunday, I'm going to try the Monster Hunter Wilds beta. Technically, it started today, but I haven't actually downloaded it or did anything with it because I'm doing the marathon today, and I'm off tomorrow, okay? So Sunday will be the big day where I will try Monster Hunter Wilds on the first stream, and then the late stream will be more Street Fighter 6 with Mai Shiranui. Okay, Monday will be the conclusion of Dark Souls with mods. We're going to finish up the DLC, head to the Lord Vessel, get in there and fight Gwyn, and that'll be the end of that. Monday night will be Call of Duty Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Hopefully my neck and shoulder will be up to it, because that's why I've been laying off Call of Duty for several days here, is because of the pain. I don't want to have my hands in that position where I'm keyboard and mousing constantly, and then I end up hurting myself even further. So that's why I haven't been doing it, all right? But we'll see if I feel better on Monday, hopefully. Tuesday, War Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, and Tuesday night, Smart Guys, okay? Now also, I have an announcement to make. I think I'm the first person to announce this because this is something that I just agreed to over the course of this week. But FYI, I am going to appear on a show this coming week. Now, I don't know exactly when the show will air, but here's the deal. I'm going to appear on Stephen Cambion's show. For those who don't know, Stephen is a frequent guest of the Kino Casino. He is a truth seeker, meaning he is an investigator into unidentified flying objects, aliens, encounters, and stuff like that. And he's a debunker. What he does, he
Well, can he also fucking investigate where your fucking money went for your business expenses?
actually debunks a whole bunch of fake theories and things about this. So there's been some great segments on Kino Casino with Steve, and he wants me on a show. So I'm going to be on a show this week. It's going to be fun. And the thing is, I think we're going to record it offline, because normally when he's broadcasting, that's my break time between streams. So later on in the week, I'm going to be appearing on his show, and it's going to be an appearance where I think he's going to edit it and put graphics and stuff in it. So it's probably going to be offline, and then he's going to, make it part of his show for later in the week. I don't exactly know when it's going to 100% be a broadcast, so I'll let you know when I have more details. Like, I basically just solidified this appearance this morning, and now we're going to work on the details over the course of the week, basically, okay? And you might say, well, what will the subject matter of the appearance be? I can tell you word for word out of his mouth. You ready?
Here we go.
Because we've been talking about this for quite some time and trying to make it happen. So here we go. He says, here's what he's interested in. Actually, I'm just going to read you word for word what he says, okay? He says, I think you have a good story of being an early adopter of gaming streams and Let's Plays. Obviously, you were a pioneer of that entire genre, and we will talk about your early history. I'd like to talk about what you think of the explosion of things such as gaming channels, Twitch, girls streaming their gameplay with naked asses, bikini-clad girls, your WWE mobile controversy, your super crazy trolls, and the lengths that some of them have gone to. Let's talk about what it takes to survive as a content creator. I'm sure you have excellent insights having survived the game for so long, and I promise you it will be a fun and cathartic interview. And then basically a few other things there, too. I'm like, yeah, sounds good to me. Right? You know what it's going to be. I mean, we've been there, done that, but this will be interesting because it'll be for a different audience, right? It will be. It'll be fun. So I'm excited for this, and we're going to see how it goes, obviously. If it goes well, and we want to do more stuff in the future, great, and if not, if it's a one-off appearance, that's fine too, all right? So I think it's going to be good. So I'm announcing it. He said he was going to announce it, and I'm announcing it, so everyone on each of our sides knows that this is happening. I just don't know exactly when yet. It's later on in the week, like basically like the later end of this week is when I'm going to be showing up and doing that, so. So there you have it. I hope you guys are excited. I told you I had stuff in the works, right? Did I not? I've been working on this. Actually, I've been working on several different appearances, some of which are going through, some of which may not go through, all right? But I've been working on these for since early January, basically. And finally, some of this stuff is coming to fruition. So, good stuff.
What do you mean you've been working on these things? Like, talking to other people about potentially being on their fucking show? You make it fucking sound like some sort of fucking lengthy, oh, I need to try and do it. No, you talk to people. If they're interested in talking to you, then something can come of it. It's like, Phil's idea of working on things like this is putting in the effort to talk to another human being. And he wants to fucking perceive that as a big fucking deal for him. Like, guys, I talked to another human. It wasn't Kat or my parents. Praise me. Praise me for talking to another human.
Okay, I think it's going to be fun. All right, so that's coming up. And, that kind of covers generally what I'm doing this week. Now, later on in the week, there's the possibility that I'll be doing the Elden Ring Night Rain beta. We don't know yet because actually the codes are being sent out on February 11th, and there's been absolutely no information provided whatsoever on if you can capture, broadcast, or share footage of the beta. They haven't said a word. So because of that, it's kind of up in the air. Obviously, if I can't share it with you, I don't know if I'm going to bother doing it, because all I could then really do is a segment on it talking about it, and I don't know how useful that would be. I'd rather show you the gameplay. So if I can't share it, maybe I won't do it. We'll have to think about it, okay? So, no, the codes are not already sent out. The codes are being sent out on February 11th. That is a lie. Only the acceptances have been sent out. I love when people make shit up in my chat. Okay, so that's the week. This is going to be an exciting week coming up. We're going to have continuing playthroughs, a beta with the Monster Hunter Wild stuff, a fun appearance, smart guys, and we're going to have this Night Rain beta possibly as well. So a pretty exciting week coming up here. All right, cool. I received a 250 tip. Please ask Keemstar to be on Lolcow Live. This is getting out of hand. This person is unhinged, out of control, and someone needs to get over their house right now with a straitjacket and put this person, you know, in some kind of restraints because this is ridiculous. Anyway, thanks, anonymous tipper who here, I'm just going to say, Keem's biggest fan. Thanks for 250. Keem's biggest fan. There you go. Okay. Actually, I don't even know if the apostrophe will work. It might say Keem, Sonic the Hedgehog's biggest fan. We'll have to see when it comes on the leaderboard here. Okay. Cool.
He's actually waiting to see. He's waiting to see.
Only 250, not the biggest fan, honestly. Well, that's 250 to me. Oh, it did work. The apostrophe worked. Cool. Okay. So, guys, here's the deal. Let's start on our topics for today. But, excuse me, I got a burp. Oh, excuse me. Let's get some support going. Let's get going, guys. Let's get on our way to our first $100 milestone and our first shot. All right. I'm excited, and plus, I want to do it because my shoulder's killing me. It would actually know me up a little bit. By the way, with our background today, obviously it's Sonic the Hedgehog themed. We got Sonic theme at the top, Sonic colors behind me, and Sonic colors in the text. But we can change that later. I might actually change the background around to be different colors today. We'll see, depending on what we're doing. Or I might just leave it like this all day. I like the color scheme. I hope that you guys like it too. Okay. So, shall we get to our first topic? All right. Our first topic for today is Bloomberg. What the hell? Hold on a second.
Genius.
That's better. Okay, let's try this again. This morning, Bloomberg released an extensive, detailed article outlining what's been going on over at WB Games for the last several years. Because if you're not aware, WB Games at one point was doing really well with games like Shadow of Mordor and the Batman Arkham trilogy. Most notably, their biggest success was Harry Potter. Remember, it was Hogwarts Legacy. And so you would think, oh, they're doing really good, except if you take a look at the last couple of years, there's been a complete 180. They are actually now tanking. Take a look at the flops of Suicide Squad, Gotham Knights, and recently, Quidditch Champions, which was the Harry Potter spin-off game that flopped horribly, all right? So you might wonder, what is going on over at WB Games? Because they were like on a really big winning streak, but all of a sudden, it seems like they lost their way, and then there's been problem after problem after problem. Well, let's actually take a look. Last year, Warner Brothers Discovery took a $300 million loss on gaming, and the future is rife with
What, a $300 million loss? Really? That's an interesting fucking number, isn't it? A superly interesting fucking number. I feel like I should do. Am I forgetting something? Usually, if someone says $1 million, I can't. What is it I fucking do again? Oh yeah.
Jesus.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. Well, guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up, right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The bar's being raised.
I mean, Warner Bros. Lose $300 million. That's basically 6 million times 50. You know what I mean? Same sort of issue. You know what I mean? Same sort of drama. 300 million losses in gaming, though. Jesus Christ, man. That is quite steep. So this is going to be the Phil just basically reading this fucking news article is going to be the next biggest chunk of this podcast. But guys, we had a lot of begging to start there from Phil. It gave us 2 free spaces already. And if we get to the 10-minute mark of him begging, that'll give us a 3rd free space.
Challenges. So first off, in January, last month, Warner Brothers Discovery revealed that David Haddad, head of the struggling video game division, would be stepping down. To some who worked closely with the veteran executive, the news didn't come as a surprise. Their only question was, why did it take so long? So, we've been talking about this recently, have we not? We've been asking, doesn't it seem like the people who are in charge of the video games industry aren't people who know anything about the video games industry? Doesn't it seem like the people who they got in these boardrooms, in charge of these groups, are just executives of corporations? And yes, they have experience, but they have experience in other completely unrelated industries, yet they think somehow that gives them experience enough and authority enough to know how to do anything with gaming. It doesn't, okay? What is happening is they keep getting these people in the positions of power who don't know shit, and they don't listen to anyone. They just kind of do whatever they want, and they've been running these game companies into the ground, okay? So for example, I highlighted a whole bunch of stuff here that we're gonna be talking about in this article. One of the company's biggest bets in development, a video game based on Wonder Woman. That is right, we heard about this game years ago, that they were developing a Wonder Woman game similar to the Arkham trilogy. It has struggled to coalesce, according to people familiar with the project. Early last year, it was completely rebooted and switched game directors. The game has already cost more than $100 million, said the people who asked not to be identified, discussing non-public information, and it's still years away from release if it ever even makes it to market. We'll talk more about that because it's discussed further in the article. But what kind of a leader is this guy? That he has a Wonder Woman game being made, spends $100 million on it, and then it ends up having to completely be started over from scratch. So I think we know where all the profits are going at WB Games. They made all this money on the Arkham trilogy, they made all this money on Harry Potter, on Lord of the Rings, only to blow it all out with projects that fail and have to be rebooted. According to interviews with 24 current and former Warner Brothers employees, a lack of a strong and cohesive vision during Haddad's reign, a tumultuous period in which Warner Brothers struggled through multiple reorganizations, led to years of ineffectual trend chasing and wasted development time. Along the way, once revered studios under the Warner Brothers umbrella have taken reputational hits, lost key staff members, and burned through hundreds of millions of dollars. So what are we talking about? Exactly what we've been discussing here on the show recently. Trend chasing. Ooh, that live service game over there is making a ton of money. We need to do that. Instead of, what can we do that's innovative, that's artistic, that will delight gamers to want to play our games? Instead, it's how can we copy that formula of success that someone else came up with? Ladies and gentlemen, that never works, especially in the games industry, and here's why. By the time you have identified a trend that's working, and by the time that you then try to emulate and develop a game similar to that, the trend's over, okay? Take a look at the games that likely they've been trying to copy. Grand Theft Auto Online, Fortnite, and other team-based shooters like, say, some of the Tom Clancy games or even like Apex Legends, that kind of stuff. They think, oh, these live service games are the way of the future. We got to make it that everything is games as a service and ongoing for 10 years with microtransactions along the way. But the problem is, it takes you too long to try to make a game like that. By the time that games like Gotham Knights or Suicide Squad were already coming out, the industry had already turned on its head and flopped. You had games like Avengers that failed. Games such as Anthem that failed. So now the trend's over. It took 5+ years. It took too long. And this is what a leader like Haddad doesn't understand. He thought that he could trend chase and have his whole company follow suit of what everyone else was doing. And instead, he made an entire game studio like Rocksteady course correct and change what they were good at. Instead of making awesome single-player narrative-based games like the Batman Arkham trilogy, they made a watered-down, generic, cookie-cutter, copycat game like Suicide Squad that absolutely nobody wanted. And now their studio has taken a huge reputational hit because people think, oh, they lost their way, they don't know what they're doing. In reality, do you really think they wanted to make that game? Can we be honest? No, it was this jackass Haddad who was making them do things they didn't want to do. Much like when EA told BioWare, stop making narrative-based games and make Anthem.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
So there you have it. Boardroom bozos, idiots in suits with Harvard education are going to these fucking game companies, being put in positions of power, and literally running them into the ground because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just morons. Even though they were born with the silver...
Oh, Phil said fuck.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
First bingo of the day.
spoon in their fucking mouth, they don't know shit. Because
Did you say spoons? He's very salty today.
the games industry doesn't care if you're a prince or a pauper. All the games industry cares about is if you make good games.
It's business though, Phil. So, look, why does Phil assume that these fucking gaming companies go into these fucking projects? Like, Phil seems to fucking believe they're wanting to fucking fail. Nobody ever fucking wants to fucking fail. You know? Not even the fucking big boardroom fucking executives or whatever, you know what I mean? There's never a fucking desire for them to fucking fail. They want to fucking do well. They want their games to fucking be successful and be popular so they make more fucking money. That's how they make more fucking money. By making successful fucking fun games that people want to fucking buy. It's quite fucking simple in that regard, you know what I mean? But yeah, but Phil's assuming all these guys are, they don't know what they're fucking doing. Phil, can you imagine Phil Burnell in such a fucking position of authority? Like, do you think he would fucking understand and know how to fucking manage this fucking shit effectively? And budget it accordingly? Like, you gotta fucking pay the fucking script writers and the graphic designers and all that shit. What's he gonna fucking do? Turn around to him and say, I'm gonna pay you an exposure? Guys, I have a fucking 15-year legacy on YouTube. I'll give you a shout out if you work overtime for me.
Let's continue. Haddad, a Harvard Business School graduate who spent the early part of his career at toy and entertainment companies, joined Warner Brothers Games in 2013 and became head of the division 2 years later. Colleagues describe him as a polished executive who does not appear to spend much time playing video games himself, something that subordinates occasionally found challenging as they tried to talk him through nuances of product decisions. Imagine you're a game developer and you're trying to tell a guy in a suit about how video games work, and the guy has never fucking played a video game. So he has no idea what you're talking about, but he's in charge of your company and your job. Wow, that sounds like a great place to work, doesn't it? Sounds like you should pay this guy a couple $1 million a year just because he went to Harvard, right? This is a huge fucking problem in our industry, and not only the games industry, in the corporate world as a whole. If you're rich and you grow up rich, you go right to an Ivy League university. You just get in, and then you get your education, which, by the way, is fucking easy because you're rich, you just get by.
Okay, so hold the fuck on. Phil Burnell's marathon is a celebration of him getting $15,000 in support in the span of what? Fucking 4 months or so? Is it 4 or 5 months? We'll say it's like, you know, between 4 and 5 anyway. In the space of 4 or 5 months, Phil Burnell's been given $15,000 from his dent-headed audience, okay? In that time, and his idea of rewarding his audience is to fucking beg profusely for more money for the marathon they fucking earned in the first place. By paying Phil tons of fucking money to fucking do the marathon. So he's gonna sit there and cry about the people who are more successful than him being successful and more rich than him without realising he's in a fucking entitled position himself. Like, he sits there, cries, holds his shoulder, pretends he's fucking sore, and he gets thrown fucking money, apparently. Although there's definitely question marks over the legitimacy of some of those tips. Some of those random tips, that $200 tip from the other night sounded very sus to me. You know, it's incredible. I've used this comparison a lot, okay? Phil's success, so, you know, when we say success, what do I mean by that? The level of income that money gets, the amount of money that Phil rakes in from his dumbass dent-headed audience, okay, puts him in a fucking position where he is making very good money, okay, compared to a lot of other people. So, and if you had to compare it to climbing a fucking mountain, okay, if you know, I know Phil climbing a mountain is very funny. He's basically fucking near the top. He's near the peak. He's very close to the fucking top of the mountain. He's like 90% of the way there. Okay? 90%, you know, of the way there. But instead of looking down to see how far he's come up and how fucking, you know, how well he's done or whatever, and compared to all the other people trying to climb the fucking mountain, Phil's like, I'm nearly there. Look, I've made it so much further than these other people. He doesn't do that. He looks up in jealousy because the 10% who are above him have more than him. They've achieved more than him. They're better off than him. And he can't help but fucking seethe in a toxic jealousy, even though he's in a fucking very privileged and well-off position himself. You know? He can never accept the fact that there's other people out there who are fucking doing better than he is, especially when it comes to things involving fucking video games. So it's just a fucking toxic, seething jealousy coming through from Phil here. Even though he's in a fucking position himself where he should be fucking he should be living an extremely comfortable fucking life without that fucking money thrown at him. It's never enough though because of his fucking dumbass childish ways to spend it all. But he's looking up with an envy at the fucking rich and the fucking popular and that shit. Because they have more than him.
And then you get your degree and you get right into a position of power and you're a fucking dunce. This guy was in charge of a video game company for a decade and knew nothing about video games. For a decade, he was in charge. Think about that. Gee, I wonder why they made bad decision after bad decision after bad fucking decision. It's not rocket science. They need to get people who understand video games in charge of video games. Let's continue.
Isn't Phil Spencer that type of person though? Who Phil also criticises on a daily basis?
So, in regards to the Wonder Woman video game, you may be wondering what's going on with Wonder Woman. An initial version of Wonder Woman tried reimagining the Nemesis system with the game's namesake heroine befriending enemies, but that idea was tossed out in favor of a more traditional action-adventure game. So if you don't know what that means, the Nemesis system is a system that was designed specifically for the Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War games of Lord of the Rings. This system is very unique. Basically, there's enemies that actually have kind of a name and identity and a way that they fight and a way that they behave. And you fight that enemy, and if that enemy beats you, they get buffed and become your nemesis. And then there's this leveling system where you can go back and forth with the enemies. They could kill you, you could kill them. It's a very unique system, and it was only ever used for that Shadow of series. It's a patented system. They actually patented the system so no one else can use it, but they haven't used it since. And it's just like, why? It seems like a really good system. It seems like they could absolutely put it into something better. I don't know why they haven't. They've just left it on the shelf and let it collect dust. I think that a Wonder Woman game where you have enemies that are like supercharged and they can get tougher if they defeat you, and then you got to come back and defeat them when they're leveled up could work really well. I don't know why they thought that wouldn't work, but they scrapped the idea. So, now Wonder Woman's fate remains in question, according to the people familiar with the business, because of challenges following the changes in Monolith's leadership and issues surrounding the game's technology. Well, yeah, if you were designing the entire game around the Nemesis system, and then after years of development and $100 million, you decide to change the game entirely, I would think that would cause some problems. Yeah, I think so. So, there you have it. So the Wonder Woman game is being developed, but it's been completely rebooted, and no one knows if it's ever going to come out.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
The Montreal studios, this is WB Games Montreal, began working on a new live service Batman game that it hoped would freshen up the franchise by ditching Bruce Wayne. But halfway through development, as it struggled to make progress with the new project, the studio dropped the live service component. In 2022, it released Gotham Knights, which went on to receive mediocre reviews and generate tepid sales.
Anonymous shy guy tipped £2. All the tips are true, King Jad. We would never fake tips under the name Anonymous. Who would fake tips like that? Anyways, it say £2, but it's really $2,000. Never fake. Enjoy. Again, $2,000, not two, not fake.
Oh my! So even though it says to me it's 2,000, thank you. What sort of an anonymous person would say they were an anonymous tipper? Thank you, anonymous shy guy. So that wasn't a $2 tip. That was a $2,000 tip apparently. So shit. So instead of going up by, so we're on 68. But now we're on 2,068. No, we're not. We're not. Oh Christ, man. Jesus, man. If that happened, holy fuck, man. That'd be fucking Jesus. Nah. Bingo's fun, but nah. It's the thing is, it's crazy. Phil has actually, it blows my mind, okay, that he has actually had people legitimately give him that amount of money in one go before, which is insane. I don't think, I mean, unless you're fucking one of these very privileged people who have, you know, you're fucking got like a multi-million-dollar business or something, so you can afford to fucking drop that fucking cash or whatever. No one should be fucking dropping that money. If you're just fucking if you're an average person, you know what I mean? Well, I've got a normal job. It pays my bills. I mean, I'm okay, but it's just like, why would you drop that much money in someone? Like, what the fuck, man? It just blows my fucking tiny mind. Ah, hell. But yeah, thank you for the $2,000/$2 contribution there. Anonymous shy guy. Much appreciated. And it's going straight towards the Bingo prize fund as promised.
Component. In 2022, it released Gotham Knights, which went on to receive mediocre reviews and generate tepid sales. So, here you go. They originally were going to make a game that was going to be something different, but then probably Haddad, okay, live service. Take a look at Grand Theft Auto Online. Take a look at Fortnite. Take a look at the Tom Clancy games that your team-based online gameplay. Look at all these microtransactions. Look at Destiny. Look at all the money they're making on microtransactions. We have to have that, right? And I guarantee you, they're probably like, are you sure? Because we had this idea of a different game that was going to be narrative-based. No, live service, that's the thing. So they take 3-4 years to make the game, right? Goes through development hell, because now they have to retool the game to be a live service game. And then by the time the game is almost done, the live service bubble is already popped. Avengers comes out and flops miserably. The game is a humongous sales failure. Everyone says this game would have been better as a single-player experience. Why did they fuck it up and make it this online grindy bullshit? So because of that, they scamper and they oh God, we've got to fucking get out there and fix it. So what do? They basically botch it and they rush to make it a single-player experience. Now I played Gotham Knights, and here's the thing. The game's not bad, but you can tell it's not finished. You can tell this was absolutely meant to be a live service experience that they rushed and changed last minute to turn into a single-player game. And it's still an okay single-player game, but it definitely should have been fully single-player from the get-go, so it could have gotten more polish, better content, and it would have overall been better received. But instead, it feels like a rush job, and it's just not as good of a game as you would expect from what's considered a AAA gaming studio, and that's why it had tepid sales. It was okay, but it was nothing to write home about, right? Continuing on. The Montreal studio continued trying to get a new project off the ground. First, they pitched a game based on the comic book anti-hero John Constantine, who was played by Keanu Reeves in the 2005 feature film. Haddad's team, led by Vice President of Production Ben Bell, initially said that they were excited for the idea, but when asked for budget and timeline approvals, they remained non-committal, according to the people with the plan, familiar with plans. So they had an idea, but didn't follow through with it, and it never happened. Now, to be honest, would a Constantine game have worked? I don't know. Most people don't really know the Constantine character that well. He's never been like a ginormous, best-selling fan favorite, so it might have worked, it might not have. You know, it would have been a supernatural-style game. Continuing on here. Over the past 2 years, most of Montreal's leadership have resigned. Not just because... Oh, wait, I skipped a paragraph. Bell suggested they work instead on a game starring a more recognizable character like the Joker or the Flash. They chose to go with the superhero speedster, the Flash. But in 2023, Warner Brothers released Flash, a lavish movie starring Ezra Miller, which bombed at the box office, and the video game was scrapped.
It's actually, like... This is talked about all the time. It is extraordinarily difficult to try and fucking... A character like the Flash or for that instance, Superman. It's really hard to fucking make a video game based on these characters with those sort of fucking powers where they can go that fast. How in the hell are you meant to convey traveling that fast in a video game? Like, think about it for a second there. There's characters like the Flash or even Superman who'd be able to fly that fucking fast. Like, how are you meant to fucking portray that level of ability in a video game format for you to control? It's like, how, you know, like, does it, I mean, it's like, and no one's really been able to figure it out, to be honest. There's like, people have tried, of course, back in the past, but nobody's really fucking nailed it yet, you know. Not properly, anyway, you know what I mean? This is like, why do games like Spider-Man work well? Because Spider-Man is essentially grounded in reality. Batman as well. Batman's not super fucking fast. And those games done quite well as well, because it's like, it keeps... It's like it doesn't fucking confuse you. We're trying to fucking like it's not all these fucking hard to fucking incorporate superhuman abilities or whatever, you know what I mean? Or Superman, oh sorry, Spider-Man and Batman technically are, but you get what I'm saying though. There's like a sense of obeying the laws of physics that exist in your head and exist in the game, whatever. It doesn't try and break fucking things or whatever. But yeah, can you imagine trying to run like the Flash in a video game and still make the video game playable and make sense to you? What's going to happen? Are you just going to move super fast, or is time going to stop while you move, while you just kind of run normally? Would that even work, or would it fucking feel underwhelming? You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do you capture it, essentially?
What? So I want you to think about this. The DC movie universe flops and fails, falls flat on its face, and it's releasing bomb after bomb. The Flash was essentially the last of those bombs, right? I think actually the last one was Aquaman 2, but you know what I'm saying? Like, the Flash was supposed to be the big character movie or whatever. But why did the Flash fail? Well, number one, because of Ezra Miller. People don't like the guy. The guy is basically a criminal, all right? So people already don't like the guy who's in the titular role of the movie. On top of that, the movie was apparently laughably badly written, had good moments, but also had incredibly bad cringe ones. So the movie is bad. Does that mean the game is going to be bad? I mean, I get it. Maybe The Flash wasn't in the biggest of light at that time, but also keep in mind, we've got a DC movie reboot going on. We've got the new Superman movie coming out this summer. If this game was already starting development, right? You know that video games don't come out in a year. It probably would have taken 3-4 years. Maybe this game would have come out around 2027. In 2 years, people very well may like DC again. So why are you worried about the failure of a movie that's coming out right at the beginning of the development of a game? It doesn't even make sense. It does. Again, it's another knee-jerk, dumb-ass fucking reaction from management who don't know the games industry. The games industry is not necessarily representative of everything else going on with that IP. Just because the Flash movie failed doesn't mean a Flash game will fail as long as the game is good. But I think we're missing a key point here, right? Why aren't they focusing on making good games? They're focusing on do the live service model because that's making money for people. Oh, get a game that's based off of something that's popular in movies. How about this? How about you make a good video game first, and then you worry about everything else?
Well, you come up with a fucking good video game then. Go on, Phil. Picture's your idea of what would be a good video game. But it has to be unique. It has to be original. You can't copy someone else. Go on, Phil. Tell us a good video game. It's easier said than fucking done, Phil. Like, Phil fucking wants to fucking pretend these fucking game developers and companies are intentionally fucking bombing things. Like, what the fuck, man? Well, why don't game developers make games that are fucking good? Well, that is never the intention, usually.
Notice that's the one key factor missing from this WB game story. No one in charge is saying, let's make a good video game. Don't you think that's kind of important? I guess not to these idiots who are in charge. So continuing on, over the past 2 years, most of Montreal's leadership have resigned, not just because of the lack of new games, but also due to frustration with their corporate bosses, according to people familiar with the events. So imagine you're a game developer for Montreal, WB Games Montreal. You've made great games in the past, and you're told, make a live service game despite the fact that it's not going to work. Just do what you're told, right? Oh, make a Flash game. No, cancel the Flash game. Why would you want to work with them? I agree.
And that's a good question. Cameron Dutchman says, define a good video game. Well, it depends entirely on what sort of video game, you know? Like, I don't play Fortnite, for example, but the formula clearly works for it. You know, it's a battle royale kind of thing, whatever, but it's got a whole lot of things to it. It's got a whole lot of things you can add to it, whatever, enhance your experience and make it more enjoyable to play online with people. It clearly works. So that sort of formula works, okay? For that type of game, Fortnite works fantastically well. In terms of, like, what about a game like the best narrative? Like, what's a game with one of the best narratives in there and one of the best, like, environments, whatever? Easy answer for that would be Red Dead Redemption 2. You know, that sort of game, the writer in that game the environment, you feel like you're there. You know what I mean? You feel like you're a part of the fucking landscape. You know what I mean? And it sucks you in with a great fucking story, great acting. You know what I mean? And it's just it was a game that a lot of money went into, a lot of time went into, and yes, it's like it worked out very well. Okay. But it's like different kinds of fucking games as well. It's like, you know, we all have our own different interpretations as well of what is good. Because at the end of the day, though, it's subjective. It is subjective. And don't get me wrong, there's definitely flaws when it comes to things like Red Dead Redemption 2. For example, as amazing as the game is, okay, I love Red Dead Redemption 2. But when you try and think outside the box when you're playing the game, especially the missions, it doesn't let you have much freedom. It kind of is, it sometimes is too much on the rails, if that makes sense. Like, you deviate from the course a slight bit, restart the fucking mission. Well, you know what I mean? Oh shit, I tried to do something different. Now you abandoned your allies. I went in the fucking corner. Like, no, things like that, you know what I'm saying? So there's definitely, even though it's a great game and I fucking love the game to fucking bits, it still has flaws. As I said, though, subjective. These fucking things are subjective. What's a good game, what's a bad game, a lot of these things are subjective. And what you fucking look for a game, not a shit. Blood and Truth on PSVR is a fucking amazing experience, says Steve Red. There you go. The first Last of Us was an amazing story and gameplay wise. Exactly, it was. I mean, that's why it was so popular. It done so well. I mean, people, that story gripped people. That story hooked people in massively as well. You know? So yeah, it was a huge fucking deal. But Phil's claiming these game developers not trying to make good games, that's just fucking ignorant. It's such an ignorant fucking dismissal. Why? Like, he could fucking do better.
Great. What a shitty place to work. What an awful environment. Their motivation must be zero, right? Oh, I want to go to work today just to put a bunch of work into something that's going to be told to be canceled or it's going to flop because the management don't understand video games and they don't listen to us when we tell them stuff. Gee, what a great company, right? Definitely one of the ones that you want to work for. Unbelievable. All right, and then lastly, in September, well, this isn't lastly, this is next to last. In September, Warner Brothers published a follow-up game, Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, based on the broom-centric sport from the hit series. It received middling reviews with a rating of 66 out of 100 on Metacritic and has underperformed, according to Zaslav, a sign that not everything Harry Potter related is guaranteed to rack up huge sales. Avalanche is now working on new content for Hogwarts Legacy as well as a sequel. So wait a minute, let me get this straight. I just want to understand this. You made an amazing, groundbreaking, never before seen, complex game based around Harry Potter and Hogwarts and all of its lore and legacy. I
mean, it wasn't based on Harry Potter, but yes. Hogwarts Legacy is based like before Harry Potter was even born. You know what I mean? It's like it's set. I think it's set in like the 1900s or whatever, 18. I don't know when exactly it's fucking set, but it's certainly set before Potter was even born, or Voldemort was fucking born, or even Dumbledore. I mean, don't you think Dumbledore was fucking born yet, for fuck's sake?
You rushed a game to market a year later that was a cheesy spin-off of the sport that should have been in Hogwarts Legacy, and everyone said it sucks that it's not in there. Why is it missing? You tried to sell it as a separate game a year and a half later, and it flopped. No shit. Again, did they consult a single gamer about this game? Or was this Haddad and others who were in charge in the boardroom? Ooh, well, we have something with Hogwarts Legacy. We got to immediately get cash grab sales. Make another game. What can we do really fast? Well, you know, everyone was upset that there was no Quidditch in it. Get Quidditch. Make a Quidditch game right now. Any market research questioning a single gamer on what they want? Because I'm pretty sure what they would have said was, we don't want a Quidditch game. We want Hogwarts Legacy 2 with Quidditch in it. Or they would have said...
No, I don't think Hogwarts Legacy 2 would work. Like, no, hold on. I mean, how would Hogwarts Legacy 2 work? Like, oh, we're going to have some other fucking character. A fucking, like, no. It's a kind of strange way. Also, when you I don't know, like, it's a weird introduction you get to the fucking game when you're fucking playing Hogwarts Legacy, because you're used to fucking things like, oh, you get the letter to go to Hogwarts and you fucking go through school for like 6 years or 7 years or whatever. In this situation, you're like, no, you're starting later than usual. Like, you're quite an older student already, but you've never been to Hogwarts before for reasons. And so yeah, we need to sort out this old ass boy or girl or whatever. This like 5th year student or 6th year student needs to get sorted into a fucking house because they've never been fucking sorted before. So okay, that's kind of weird. But I was like, how do you fucking do a second game? Like, based on what would I don't know. I will say, obviously, they fucking definitely missed the first Hogwarts game. Not having Quidditch in it was a huge fucking own goal. on Warner's Brothers part. I mean, like, they had the Quidditch pitch there, right next to the school. The school Quidditch pitch was right there. And, like, you can fly in broomsticks as well, and it's like, I mean, everything was there for it apart from the game. The Quidditch game wasn't there. Mepper says, Ezra Miller was so toxic at the time, the game probably wouldn't have been sold if it was good, and the studio could have been seen as condoning his bizarre behaviour. Better drop. I agree. Well, I agree completely. You know, and it's not even just that though, it is, I said it earlier on, it's incredibly hard to convey that sort of super fast travelling in a video game. Game developers struggle to do it all the fucking time.
And we want a DLC for Hogwarts Legacy that's like $20 that adds Quidditch. Not make a whole spin-off game of Quidditch. But again, boardroom mentality. Suits in charge. No one who actually plays video games making decisions about the development of video games. Gee, I wonder why every choice has been wrong for the last decade. Okay, now I believe lastly, Rocksteady, who just had an insanely bad tank of a game in Suicide Squad in the last year, is now looking to return to Batman for a single-player game, but according to people familiar with the timeline, the new project is years away from landing. Of course, because they're starting from scratch. They were told, you were done with Arkham, you're completely done with the Arkham trilogy. Now, go ahead and make a live service game. But no one wants live service. Just do it. Fine. So they make Suicide Squad and fucking tanks. Well, back to the drawing board. Just do what works. Go back to Batman. No shit. That's what you should have done to begin with. Or, instead of Batman, pick Superman. Or pick someone else, another character that people want to see an awesome single narrative-based game, right? So, this is absolutely ridiculous. This is the textbook case.
What the fuck? Cameron's been saying, can we get a shout out to the very niche genre of anti-gravity racing games? Do you mean games like Wipeout? Would that be a good example? Shit, man, I remember when Wipeout first came out and the fucking people lost their damn minds with the fucking game. Like, holy shit, this game's incredible, man. Like, fucking, you're traveling so fast, these fucking cool ass vehicles and all that shit. People lost their damn minds when that game first came out in fucking PlayStation. Roll Cage, I remember Roll Cage as well. I remember that. I remember that game title. F-Zero. Oh, for God's sake, all these fucking classic ones. Fuck me, man.
Of a company that was run off the rails, that was doing well. The Arkham trilogy was amazing. Hogwarts Legacy is an outstanding game. The Shadow of series of Lord of the Rings games is good. It did lose its way, because with Shadow of Mordor, they did have that horrible ending where you had to do microtransactions to accelerate the end or else grind for like 20 hours. But in general, WB Games was doing very well. But then, this jackass Haddad, the Harvard Business School graduate, right? Mr. Silver Spoon in the Mouth, rich bitch, made bad decision after bad decision after bad decision, and listened to absolutely no feedback telling him his decisions were...
Oh, Phil said feedback. Also, Phil wanted to go to Harvard, remember?
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Let's not ignore the fact that Phil Burnell was desperate to try and be a part of the fucking Ivy League elites kind of school, whatever, but he couldn't fucking go because they couldn't afford to fucking send him, and Phil blamed him being white as to why he couldn't attend. Make of that what you will, but Phil claimed that because he was white, he wasn't able to go to fucking places like Harvard.
After bad decision, and listened to absolutely no feedback telling him his decisions were unhinged and wrong. He single-handedly tanked the company. Now he's left a flaming, smoldering pile of shit in his wake. So can the games industry please do everyone a favor, all right? Can we please get these fuckwads out of positions of power immediately? If you are a shareholder in any games company whatsoever, Sony, Microsoft, EA, Ubisoft, right? WB Games, all these big companies, Capcom, if you're a shareholder, you need to get these fucking Ivy League idiots out of power. They don't know anything. They were born rich with everything handed to them. They never had any adversity or strife, and they don't play video games. All they do is coast through fucking life acting like they know something. They don't deserve all of this power, and every time that they get into these positions, they ruin companies. Look at what happened with Microsoft when they put that jackass in charge of the launch of the Xbox One and how badly that hurt the company. We don't need these kind of people running video games. We need gamers running video games. Sorry that gamers probably aren't rich and didn't go to Ivy League schools, but they know more about games than any of these fucking asshole morons. So stop with your bullshit. Stop with this, oh, but only the upper echelon of America should ever be in charge of things in America. Go fuck yourself, because you're running your companies into the ground with these idiots. They don't deserve shit. They should be the ones making the fries at McDonald's, all right? So, will WB Games recover? I don't know.
Phil. What's wrong with making fries at McDonald's? It's fucking at least more respectable than what you fucking do for a living.
No, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. Every single one of their divisions is having problems. Mortal Kombat 1 flopped compared to previous games and is not considered a success like previous Mortal Kombat entries, and that was one of their big money makers too. So we're in a situation where they need a full recovery. Haddad is out. They're going to have new people now in charge. Are they actually going to listen to their actual customer base? Because the customer base has been saying for 5+ years, don't do games as a service. We don't want microtransactions. We don't want online multiplayer co-op. We want exciting, groundbreaking, artistic, single-player, narrative-based experiences with unique gameplay, good graphics, and something that's memorable. Take a look at the difference between WB and what's going on with Marvel.
Is that all? Is that all people want, Bill? Oh, that's easy. Let me just fucking work on that right now, and I'll have it to you ready for fucking tomorrow. Is that all that people want? Oh, that's easy, fucking peasy.
Years. Don't do.
Let's hear the list again. This is all that gamers want. Like he fucking says it's like it's the easiest possible thing to fucking deliver. Go on, Phil. What are the fucking simple demands of gamers?
Games as a service. We don't want microtransactions. We don't want online multiplayer co-op. We want exciting, groundbreaking, artistic, single-player, narrative-based experiences with unique gameplay, good graphics, and something that's memorable. Take a look.
And that's all. That's all they want. That's all every gamer ever fucking wants. Yeah, that's fucking, you know, let me just go into Microsoft Paint right now and work on a fucking project, and I'll fucking save that and fucking send it over to Phil in fucking 20 minutes. Easy.
The difference between WB and what's going on with Marvel video games. Spider-Man 1 and 2. Duh! Completely the opposite of what this company has been doing, and they're incredibly successful. So, just copy the right stuff, I guess. If you really have no originality.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean just copy the right stuff? You just contradict yourself. Copy the right stuff. But you just said that gamers didn't want. They wanted something unique and original.
And you really can't come up with any ideas for yourself. Just copy the people who are more successful than you, and don't chase trends. That's the problem with these people. Oh, just chase the trend. So just let me get this straight. You're Ivy League educated. You're rich. And you think the best thing to do is to copy a trend, when in your industry it takes over 5 years to pump out a video.
Unhinged detractor tip £1. We need gamers streaming games. I think Philip should consider bridge diving instead, and in Just Cause 3 Mr. YouTube people.
Yeah. Hey, I love messing about with fucking bridges stuff and Just Cause 3, man. Was it Just Cause 3 I played, or Just Cause 2? Which one had that wingsuit? Was it Just Cause 2 or Just Cause 3 that had that mental like wingsuit, which turned into a fucking jetpack with a fucking DLC? Was it a 3? Aye. Just Cause 3, man. I love playing that fucking shit, man. I played that years ago. I actually did a thing where I launched people. Like, I think I actually may have a clip of it on my channel. 2 seconds. Let me very quickly search my channel for Just Cause. I think I may have a clip of me like launching some poor bastard into the air. Yeah, I mean, I got a couple of wee random clips. Like, I put random. This is like fucking old. It's like 8 years ago. I fucking made these like fucking clips, whatever. Fuck man, we'll just I'll fucking have 2 of them. I know. Shush. Shush. Yeah, hold on. Well, first of all, okay, randomly off fucking topic. First of all, here's me getting smacked by a car. Not intentionally. Like, I apparently had to collect this car. The car ended up in the fucking water. Yeah, I had to get the car out of the fucking water, and I ended up getting smacked in the fucking face with it. The car was a fucking collectible, so yeah, that fucking... Not my best moment. You know, that was a fucking whoopsie-daisy. And the thing landed upside down as well, of course. Fuck me, yeah. So that wasn't my best moment. You know, yeah, I've had better. And then when you're bored, you can get to the top of this big-ass building. These poor construction workers. I'll just attach that rope there, attach it to the top of the crane, and yeet. And it actually tracks how far they get flung. Look at that shit. 477 meters, baby. The far-flung foe, she just caused track that sort of fucking shit, man. Well, that was fun. Let's find some other poor bastard. He's on his break or whatever. Let's get him. I think, if memory serves me, I don't think this guy did too well. Not sure. Jesus, man. Yeah, Just Cause 3 was so much fucking fun. Just to mess around with. I don't think that guy broke it. Oh wait, yeah, that did break a record. That was 546 meters. Yeah, that was quite a far-flung flow indeed. You see what I mean though? Like, Just Cause 3, so much fucking fun. So much fucking fun just to mess with that fucking game. Oh, and Phil's got a poll going. What game do we start with today? Chess, Lollipop Chainsaw, Factorial, or WWE 2K24? I'm gonna ignore that poll, close that poll, don't care. Get to fuck Phil. Who cares? Anyway, let's crack on with the bingo. But, Jesus, man. Oh, Phil's getting whaled. Phil got gifted 5 memberships and the stream. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Bumped off the leaderboard.
Shush. Yeah, the way the fucking thing. Yeah, I had a feeling. I sensed it. It's okay though, because I know to get back here. Phil just got to the end of the little segment, ranted about Warner Brothers. So we can catch up to it. And I think we're around about here. Round about this section here, I think. 1440p. Make sure it's 1.5 speed, and there we go. Right, here we go.
Service. Just do it. Fine. So they make Suicide Squad and fucking tanks. Well, back to the drawing board. Just do what works. Go back to Batman. No shit. That's what you should have done.
Did I might not have actually got as far before. Hold on. We'll just rewind in case I went too far.
Game. Another. What can we do really fast? Well, everyone was upset that there was no Quidditch in it. Get Quidditch. Make a Quidditch game right now.
Okay. This was yeah. I'm embarrassed, but that's what we got this before.
Just had an insanely bad tank of a game in Suicide Squad in the last year.
We'll just let it play from here.
Is now looking to return to Batman for a single-player game, but according to people familiar with the timeline, the new project is years away from landing. Of course, because they're starting from scratch. They were told you were done with Arkham. You're completely done with the Arkham trilogy. Now, go ahead and make a live service game. But no one wants live service. Just do it. Fine. So they make Suicide Squad and fucking tanks. Well, back to the drawing board. Just do what works. Go back to Batman. No shit. That's what you should have done to begin with. Or, instead of Batman, pick Superman. Or pick someone else, another character that people want to see an awesome single narrative-based game, right? So, this is absolutely ridiculous. This is the textbook case of a company that was run off the rails, that was doing well. The Arkham trilogy was amazing. Hogwarts Legacy is an outstanding game. The Shadow of series of Lord of the Rings games is good. It did lose its way, because with Shadow of Mordor, they did have that horrible ending where you had to do microtransactions to accelerate the end or else grind for like 20 hours. But in general, WB Games was doing very well. But then, this jackass Haddad, the Harvard Business School graduate, right? Mr. Silver Spoon in the mouth, rich bitch, made bad decision after bad decision after bad decision and listened to absolutely no feedback telling him his decisions were unhinged and wrong. He single-handedly tanked the company. Now he's left a flaming, smoldering pile of shit in his wake. So can the games industry please do everyone a favor, all right? Can we please get these fuckwads out of positions of power immediately? If you are a shareholder in any games company whatsoever, Sony, Microsoft, EA, Ubisoft, right? WB Games, all these big companies, Capcom, if you're a shareholder, you need to get these fucking Ivy League idiots out of power. They don't know anything. They were born rich with everything handed to them. They never had any adversity or strife, and they don't play video games. All they do is coast through fucking life acting like they know something. They don't deserve all of this power, and every time that they get into these positions, they ruin companies. Look at what happened with Microsoft when they put that jackass in charge of the launch of the Xbox One and how badly that hurt the company. We don't need these kind of people running video games. We need gamers running video games. Sorry that gamers probably aren't rich and didn't go to Ivy League schools, but they know more about games than any of these fucking asshole morons. So stop with your bullshit. Stop with this, but only the upper echelon of America should ever be in charge of things in America. Go fuck yourself, because you're running your companies into the ground with these idiots. They don't deserve shit. They should be the ones making the fries at McDonald's, all right?
I did rewind way too far back, but fuck it, this rant was so dumb, I might as well hear it again.
So, will WB Games recover? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. Every single one of their divisions is having problems. Mortal Kombat 1 flopped compared to previous games and is not considered a success like previous Mortal Kombat entries, and that was one of their big money makers too. So, we're in a situation—
What the fuck is Meth Bear sent me? Hold on a second. I got a message from Meth Bear in Discord. Speaking of bridge diving, the first part of the video he linked to me involves Russian slap competitions. It was a joke that became a real thing. God, yeah. How many people have fucking seen, like, the fucking people slapping each other as a fucking contest? It started off as a joke, apparently.
Merhabalar. Yapılmakta olan ulusal dalgıçlık olimpiyatları için güzel şehrimiz Diyarbakır'a
Well, I think the first part of the video is like the slapping or whatever.
hoş geldiniz.
This is the cliff diving
Evet,
part.
yarışmacımız Yaşar yürüyor. Yaşar hazırlanıyor.
Jesus!
Mükemmel bir atlayış. Atladı. Çok güzel bir atlayış.
I don't expect that.
Şaşkın atlayıştı. Evet, omuz ve baş sallama. Evet ve Yaşar görünüyor.
Fucking hell. Jesus. Well, that was unexpected, you know. Nailed the landing, I guess. Thank you, Mepper.
Where they need a full recovery. Haddad is out. They're going to have new people now in charge. Are they actually going to listen?
Phil ended his poll. Chess had 42%. Chess won. Apparently, people want to see Phil Burnell play chess first.
To their actual customer base? Because the customer base has been saying for 5+ years, don't do games as a service. We don't want microtransactions. We don't want online multiplayer co-op. We want exciting, groundbreaking, artistic, single-player, narrative-based experiences with unique gameplay, good graphics, and something that's memorable. Take a look at the difference between WB and what's going on with Marvel video games. Spider-Man 1 and 2. Duh! Completely the opposite of what this company has been doing, and they're incredibly successful. So, just copy the right stuff, I guess. If you really have no originality, and you really can't come up with any ideas for yourself, just copy the people who are more successful than you, and don't chase trends. That's the problem with these people. Oh, just chase the trend. So just let me get this straight. You're Ivy League educated. You're rich. And you think the best thing to do is to copy a trend when in your industry it takes over 5 years to pump out a video game, and by the time your game is done, the trend has ended. Wow, you really were smart, Mr. Haddad, weren't you? No, you were one of the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet, and no one should hire you ever again, but sadly it won't matter because he's rich. So he'll be rich for the rest of his life, and he'll probably keep getting positions of power at every company, burning everyone and just tossing them into the ground for the rest of his life because we have this broken-ass system in the United States. This story infuriates me because it's everything wrong with corporate America, and now everything wrong with gaming. It needs to change. We need to have people say, oops, we did the wrong thing by employing the Ivy Leaguers. Instead, we need to get people who actually are in the weeds, people who've been in game development for a long time, people who know the industry should be the ones making decisions about the fucking games in the industry. Okay.
This is like fucking telling, you know, like, oh, this guy counterfeits money, so he really knows money. Let's fucking get him in charge of the fucking Treasury Department.
I rest my case. I've cooled down. I've said my piece. I like WB.
Also, was that borderline politics talk? This is what's wrong with corporate America. Him going off on corporate America. Is that politics talk, or is it not quite there yet? It feels borderline. It does feel quite borderline. I'm not sure whether to count it or not as politics talk. Yeah, I mean, it was quite close. Dolwell doesn't think it was close enough, but other people kind of think it was. Well, it's important not to get confused between corporation talk and political talk, you know what I mean? Nah, we can't count it. Nah, it was close, but I don't think we can count it.
Games, I like the work they've done, and I hope that they can recover, but the future is uncertain. We'll have to see what happens. And that's my story for today.
Who fucking cares?
We have some contributions to shout out. We have...
Yeah, Phil finally said contributions.
Burger.
Took him fucking long enough.
Billiam, who did a $2 super chat and said something about wiggling his wiener. I don't really care, but thank you, Billiam, for the super chat regardless.
What? wait, what? He said what? hold on a second. Hold on a second. We need to go to Raw Phil. We need to go to Raw Phil and check that out. Hold on, where's Raw Phil?
It won't be a big deal to buy the food for today.
Shush. Silence, Pigroach. We're like 30 minutes behind. Like where? Wait, when did the contribution happen? I need to find this. Hold on. I think it happened during the rant. So I don't think he wanted to pause mid rant. In fact, I think the super chat came in near the start of the segment. Because I seen a notification go off as he was starting this. So maybe it started a segment here when he's talking about the news. Yes. It is. It was. Jesus Christ. Billiam said, Dumpy wiggled his wiener like 1,000 times. Gross. Okay. And that was a $2 super chat for Phil. That contribution, that message right there. Fuck me, man. Anyway, let's crack on with Bingo. Dead air.
Ooh, we have some tips. First of all, I received an incredibly generous $101 tip from Lisa Lou, who says single malt. Excellent. I wanted to try it. I'm very excited to be able to try this now. Our first shot of the day. First of all, let's get a nice animation for Lisa Lou. Where the hell $100 animation? There it is. I don't know why I couldn't see. Line. I haven't even drank yet and I can't see. All right. So thank you so much. Let's get Lisa Lou on the leaderboard. $101. So that gets us up to $119 of support. We have almost already hit our first goal of the stream, just like that. So thank you to Lisa Lou. All right, let's do it. Let's pound one back, shall we? So, this is Talisker single malt Scotch whiskey, 10 years aged in a cask, and this one has that nautical flavor. For the record, it is 45.8% alcoholic volume, which would make it over 90 proof, right? Okay. Very nice. Non-toxic is a fine selection for today. Yes. Here we go. Oh, it smells amazing. It smells good.
The Hedgehog 101. Lisa Lou tipped 101 hedgehogs.
Good. Beautiful. All right. The first shot of the day. Hopefully the first of many. Okay. All right, I'm excited. It smells great. It smells smoky, but it has a lot of nautical like sea flavor or sea scent, like sea salt. It smells good, and it smells smooth. It doesn't have like a bite. It smells very smooth.
Who fucking cares?
All right, guys. Here we go. Cheers to everyone. Talisker single malt. That was incredibly smooth. I'm shocked at how smooth that was and went down.
Hey, Phil said shocked. That helps for a bingo.
Burger.
There we go. In case people are curious, we have 2 free spaces currently with all the begging fills done. So yeah, we have 2 free spaces, which means we're 5 away from our full house as things stand.
That was like, out of the other whiskey or the scotch that I've been having. I've had 2 scotches. I had one in October and one in December. That is so smooth. Look at that. Nothing. No chasing. Nothing. It's beautiful. Wow.
Who fucking cares?
It has just the right amount of smoke and sea brine flavor. That is amazing. I love that. Wow. Okay, Talisker, this is my favorite scotch right now. Talisker. I recommend it. That is absolutely delicious and super smooth. Wow. Okay, well, that's one down. Hopefully more to go. We'll have to see. We have a few more tips. It looks like smaller tips that came in. Let me shout those out. Okay. I received a $2 tip. The tips involving Keemstar are not one person, it's many because we want you on LOLCOW Live. Except, I keep explaining this, I don't know why people don't listen to me. I can see your email address.
Oh no! But Phil, you claim you couldn't see personal information before.
When you tip me. You get it? I can see the email address associated with the tip, so every time one of these Keemstar tips are coming in, I can see it's the same person. They think they're hiding or something. You can't fool me, okay? Okay.
Yeah, because it's impossible for multiple people to share the same email address, isn't it? Well, that couldn't possibly be a real thing, could it, Phil? Where multiple people have access to the same email address for particular things. One shot and he's ready to spill on the beans. Yep, make sure it is.
All right. Thanks for the $2 tip. I know it's you. Okay. I've explained this a million times. People still don't listen to me. Okay. Now to 121. Wow, we are almost to our first goal, everybody. That is awesome. Okay. I received a $1.25 tip from the same person. All your fans want to see you play Stellar Blade. Oh my God. Now it's Stellar. First it was Keemstar. Now it's Stellar Blade. Are you on? Yo, these people are I said these people. It's the same person. This person is absolutely obsessed.
To be fair, when you first implemented a goal, you did promise the audience if you hit 100, you would do a full playthrough of Stellar Blade. You did promise that at first. Back when you fucking first implemented a goal in the first place.
A $1.12 tip from the same person. Tyrone's meaty boner. And another $1.
And by the way, if this is a troll giving them money, then it's an absolutely stupid idiot wasting their fucking money. It is very likely one of Phil's little dent heads pretending to fucking be a troll, pretending to razz Phil lately or whatever, well, we just throw him all sorts of fucking dollars over and over again.
25 tip from exactly the same person. Is that Skibbity toilet cameraman on your TV and ask him to be on LOLCOW Live?
going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. I can't turn it off. I can't make it.
Who fucking cares?
My post-nasal drip is
Fuck you, Phil.
You, Phil.
My throat is gunked up. What is going on here? Damn. Snort.
Thanks for the $3 more in tips. Okay. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? All right. Anyway, so right now, oops. Lisa Lou is Sonic the Hedgehog 101. I forgot that I can't put dollar signs to it. Hold on.
Beg, Phil. This is a beg coming. I just know it. It counts.
There we are. Okay. Fixed it. Okay, so,
Beg.
now I've lost my train of thought. Okay, so far, thank you so much to Lisa Lou for the giant and generous tip, and thank you, Big Papa Phil, for the gifted memberships. Thank you, Billiam, for the super chat, and thanks to the unhinged person who keeps sending me dollar tips about Keemstar and now Stellar Blade. And Tyrone's Meaty Boner likes it. Okay, so let's keep going. We do have another topic we need to discuss on the podcast before we move on to gameplay today, and that is going to be what I do for the next episode of DSP Tries It, which is going to be fast food again. We're going back to the formula because people seem to like it a lot.
Oh, motherfucker, I forgot about this. On the plus side, we have 3 free spaces so far. For the begs alone. Which means we're 4 away from a full house.
Or I try doing something different.
That's wrong, we're 5 away from a full house. 3 feet, no. Yeah, we're 5 away from a full house, my bad.
With the Sakura box, and sadly it did not work. So we're gonna go back to what works, since that's what you guys want. Okay? Cool. Now, before we do that, something came up yesterday. Someone basically asked me a question on yesterday's stream regarding Kick, and I wanted to clarify. So someone said to me yesterday, Phil, I have a question. If we gift subs on Kick, and it qualifies for example, getting a VIP badge, which is 25 gifted memberships, or sometimes I offer the OG badge for a special offer, could we buy subs, gift them, but then say we want those badges to go to somebody else who we're friendly with? And I thought about it, and I said, yeah, why not? There's no harm in that at all. So if you wanted to purchase subs as a gift, and you wanted to gift it to somebody else, you could do that, all right? So yesterday, a couple of people actually did that. And so that worked out well, right? Kyle says, could someone buy me an OG badge? But Kyle has an OG badge. Anyway, so, FYI, it is available to do if you'd like to do that. If someone over there on Kick is supporting the channel but says, hey, I want to gift something to somebody else, yes, you can do that. And being that today is a celebration, and being that today is a special day, I'm bringing back the offer, all right, for 20 gifted subs, you can get the OG badge today. Bruh. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the offer that I did yesterday. For 10 gifted subs, you can get a VIP badge for yourself or someone else. And for 20 gifted subs, you can get the OG badge. That's the offer that I'm making today. So hopefully this will incentivize some people to want to give some subs today on Kick. Today obviously would be a great day for big support. So that is available all day today. Can I pin a message on Kick? Can you pin a message in the Kick chat, guys? Is it available?
Who fucking cares?
Okay.
Appreciate those who contribute in any way, but please, if you can tip me, do that rather than these super chats and membership. I need that way more.
So how do I pin a message? I have to type it first and then click on it. This is the one I want to pin. Here it is.
Now it is time.
Okay, I pinned it. 10 gifted subs is the VIP badge, 20 is the OG badge, and you can give badges to others today only. There you go. I just put that in Kick chat, so now everyone should know. Okay, and then it goes back to normal on Sunday. All right, I know I've incentivized this kind of all week because we wanted to hit the goal. Now that we hit the goal, obviously I want today to be a successful day. I want to get some momentum going. So there you have it. All right. So remember, every $100 raised, I take a shot. I already took my
burger.
First. We're already well on our way.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Second, every $150 raised is a goal, and I'm going to try to snack out of the Sakura box. And this is working towards our 10 goal to do a new DSP Tries It. Okay? Cool. I received a $2 tip from the Blimp. I just want to say that I appreciate you. Enjoy today, bro. You deserve it. Thank you so much to the Blimp for a $2 tip. I appreciate that. Thank you, Blimp. Very cool. All right, so we're now at 126 in climbing. Okay, so during this next segment, I would like to explore the next possible DSP Tries It food that we will try. Okay? Now,
who cares? It's the same old shit every fucking day.
Now, the one that was on my mind, that we had already previously talked about, but then we just dismissed it because we decided to do a snack box.
Oh, and by the way, we are 3 away from a full house, guys. If we hit 100 likes, we get a full house. Because we've got 3 free spaces for begs, and we have a 4th free space for the snorters being hit. Which leaves us with 3 left. So 100 likes is 3 free spaces and victory.
Instead was Arby's. I have not had Arby's in years, okay? I actually used to eat Arby's a lot more often, but Arby's, there was an Arby's that was on my block right here in Renton, Washington. And they got closed down. And the rumor is it was for severe violations of the health code. That apparently health inspectors had showed up and investigated and found such egregious things going on that they actually shut down the business and completely lost the franchise. I want you to think about how egregious it must have been for them to lose the actual business, right? Arby's is different than other fast food because they do things that aren't necessarily like burgers and fries and the like. For example, they have these big crispy fish sandwiches. Look, King's...
That is a burger. They don't do things like burgers. For example, here's a burger. Yeah, it's a fucking fish burger, but I'd still call it a fucking burger because of the fucking buns involved with it. Fish and cheddar sandwich, by the way, that's... Look, I love cheese. I love putting cheese on everything. I have never put cheese on fish, and I don't think that should be a combination that should go. I'm not sure how I feel about cheese being involved in any capacity around fucking fish. To me, that's a bit fucking weird. Well, I've not tried it, but I just don't think it should go together.
Hawaiian Fish Deluxe, crispy fish or crispy fish and cheddar. But also, of course, they have the meats. Let's take a look at their limited time items they have right now. It's basically just the fish sandwiches and an Andy's mint chocolate shake. Okay. Oh yeah. Look at these slow roasted beef sandwiches. The classic beef and cheddar, that's the one I used to get all the time. It's shaved, fresh roast beef with melted cheddar cheese and then a sweet sauce as well on an onion roll. Really tasty. They also have lunch meat style sandwiches like the deli, like roast turkey and ranch with bacon, gyros, corned beef Reuben. Yeah, I remember that one. They do have crispy chicken, although probably I wouldn't get crispy chicken. It's kind of something typical you can get other places, right? Now, here's the thing. They now have burgers. And this, I don't understand this at all. The whole catch of Arby's, the reason you would go there is because it's not a burger shop, right? Like there's already McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, In-N-Out, a million places that do burgers. And then they added burgers to the menu permanently, and I'm completely lost. Why would they have burgers? So I'm actually fascinated because I can't imagine that their burger would be that good. You know what I'm saying?
Why? Based on what?
And like their specialty is like the roasted beef. So I'm like intrigued to try a burger just to see what it's like from Arby's, okay? So if we were to get Arby's, I would probably get 3 things. A burger, a roast beef sandwich, and a fish sandwich. And then I would probably get a side. Where are their sides?
You fat bastard. If I was going to get Arby's, I'd get fucking everything. But some of these things, like the slow roasted beef stuff, that's an insane amount of beef it looks like. Like, that is a lot. Surely it doesn't actually... I mean, I imagine it's fucking not actually like that when you actually buy the fucking thing. But they just fucking make it look that impressive just for the fucking sake of trying to sell it, you know? But yeah, if I was going to get 3 different sandwiches and at least one side.
Right. Sides and snacks. Their curly fries are pretty good. I've always liked them because they're well seasoned. However, if you get a bad batch, they'll give you just the tiny little pieces and they're like overcooked and terrible, so it really depends. I've never had their crinkle cut fries. The last time I went to Arby's, they didn't have crinkle cut fries. So that must be something they must have added in the last several years that I haven't eaten there since then. And they have some other stuff too, like the jalapeno bites with the Bronco berry dipping sauce. That's pretty good. But I probably would just get some curly fries and those sandwiches I mentioned, okay? So that's one of the things that I'm considering for DSP Tries It. The other would be perhaps a fast foodie pizza place. I haven't had anything like this in a million years. And I just happened to take a look and say that they're doing a New York style pizza at Papa John's. Does that look like New York pizza to you? It sure doesn't look...
I mean, I've never been to New York, but it looks like a thin kind of crust. Isn't that kind of the whole premise of New York style pizza, where it's like a kind of thin crust? You know, you can kind of hold it with one hand, fold it a bit or whatever, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. You know, I don't mean it looks... Yeah, I was going to say, that's just thin crust pizza. Yeah.
Like New York pizza to me, but apparently at Papa John's they think that's New York pizza. I don't know why. So we could think about it, right? If there was like a fast foodie pizza place to try, but I looked at Taco Bell, I looked at Pizza Hut, I looked at Domino's, I looked at Papa John's. They all look the same. Like there's nothing new. It looks like they never add anything new to their menus. It's just the same shit over and over, which is kind of sad that they don't even try to innovate. So I don't know. It's a possibility. For me, I feel like definitely the next one that would make sense would be Arby's. But I'm curious if you guys know of any places that are doing anything different right now or something special that I should try. So let me know. I want your feedback on this. If you guys have heard anything about new food items, I'd like to know. I'd like to be in the know. But here's the thing. Kyo says, what about local pizzerias? I don't want to do something local right now. Since we just did this snack box and the snack box failed. All right. And today we're doing local food because we're going to order something that's not fast food. We're going to order from a restaurant, like a Mexican restaurant. So for this next DSP Tries It, I want to do something that's like a chain fast food. Now, maybe after that, we'll do something different, more local. But for now, I just want to do a chain first, okay? Bonos Tecmo just did a $5 super chat and says congrats on 100 goal and the biblical rant on WB's ineptitude. Thank you very much. Bonos Tecmo. Appreciate that. That is the biggest super chat so far today.
Who fucking cares?
Also, Mozzie just did a $2 super chat and says, Taco Bell always has new stuff. Check them out. I'm aware of Taco Bell stuff. In fact, that was one of the other things that we were considering because they have the double dippable burrito, some kind of a garlic fry, and like frozen drinks. However, I have done quite a lot of Taco Bell on DSP Tries It in the last few months, so I think we might eventually get around to it, but I feel like Arby's would be the better choice because I haven't done that in years and years on DSP Tries It because they closed here, so I think that would be better. Jay says, I would like to see some of Shadow's colors in the background. We could do that. Want to do that later? Let's leave Sonic for now. Maybe later in the day we swap to Shadow. So Shadow would be, well, Shadow is what? Shadow is black and red. Obviously, I can't do black, but maybe I could do red on one side. What color do you guys think would go good with red? Purple? Like red and purple spread? We could try that later. Yeah. Okay. And I could change the color to the font. I could change the font color to reflect that too later. Oh, let's see here. I got a $1.20 tip from the same person again, saying, is the display behind you the Skibbity Toilet Cameraman? I don't even know who the Skibbity Toilet Cameraman is. So if it is, it's not intentional. It might be, but I don't know. Okay. The art that you see here is either, obviously you can see pictures of me or Jasper, or it's usually stock art. Not really stock art. It's a community-created art that they upload to their app. This is the Divum Pixu 64 frame. And they have an app, and the app has all these community creations that you can use. So I just get these off of there. No, I'm not getting the meat mountain from Arby's. That's ridiculous. Okay.
Go on big, Phil. Go on big.
All right. Who is going to be the first person to drop some subs over on Kick today? We got nothing. Zero. We need to get something from Kick today right now. Let's get some support flowing on Kick. Let's get the momentum running. Excuse me.
He's just waiting for a bit for contributions.
Happy Friday, No Sleep Real Vibes. How you doing?
He's just waiting for people to give him money now.
All right. Since now we're winding down, okay, and since now the show is going to end soon, what we should do is decide what will be our game that we're going to start with. Okay, the options are chess, Lollipop Chainsaw, Factorio, or WWE 2K24. Those are the 4 options, because I can only pull for 4 options, I think, right? I don't think you can do 5. Let me check. You can only do 4. Okay, so. All right, so. Option 1, 2, option 3, option 4.
Make the bad man stop.
So I'm going to start that poll on YouTube, then I'm going to get it ready for Kick. But Kickin' Natty just gifted a sub over on Kick. Thank you. Kickin' Natty has gotten the gifted subs begun over on Kick. We got our first one. I spelled that right now. Thank you, Kickin' Natty, for the first gifted sub. That gets us up to 139 in support. We're almost to our first goal hit, which would mean a Sakura Box snack live on the stream. Okay, now let's do the poll on Kick.
Fuck you, Phil.
Fuck you, Phil.
Bruh.
So it will be the end of my life. But outside of that, everything else is good in my life.
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
Now you notice I don't have Onimusha in there yet. That's fine. We will have Onimusha in the poll later. But those were the top 4 games via you guys voting for them. Onimusha came in 5th, so there you go.
Fuck you and your friends.
Here comes the voters.
No wonder you don't
Lady
have
Charisma,
any
I did get your
fans.
email. I did not set anything up. I didn't have time. So if and when we play WWE today, I'll have to figure that out if we do it. Again, I don't know if the created wrestler is even needed for the story mode or whatever. Am I good at chess? No, I have not played chess in a million years. However, I used to play chess a lot when I was younger with my dad, and also I was part of the chess club at my high school. But I haven't played in ages, so I'm going to... I will likely remember how to move all the pieces, and that's about it. I don't remember any strategies or anything. It's just going to be flipping about, just playing by knowing the movements, but that's it. What's up, Game Boy? How are you today? Good to have you here.
He has said million quite a lot today. What do you mean he doesn't know how to play chess? He fucking played it in high school. You fucking you just lose your memory to how to fucking play chess. The pawns can move 2 pieces if you're starting, or if you're not starting, you can move 1 piece, usually. You can only move 2 with a pawn if you're at the very start, you know, of your fucking, the board or whatever. You know, bishops move diagonally, rooks go fucking left and right and up and down, and queens can fucking do both. Knights fucking move in an L pattern, you know. The king can only move 1 space at a fucking time, in any direction. This shit is easy to remember. You know? Oh, fuck me, man. I say I'm not good at chess, by the way. Like, I wonder what difficulty Phil's playing on. Do you think Phil's going to fucking play in normal mode, or is he going to fucking go to easy mode? Oh my god, the computer keeps telling me can't do that move. Oh, that's oh, embarrassing. Embarrassing.
This fucking idiot. Chris, what's going on, man? Chris just gifted 5 members.
Oh, hello, Phil. Looks like you banned somebody there. Did they just say, look at this fucking idiot? It looked like he just leaned somebody there.
This fucking idiot. Chris, what's going on, man?
To me, that's him leaning somebody. I'm counting that as a leaning ban.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Yeah, I'm counting that as a fucking leaning ban. To me, that was like if I can just limb somebody for sure. Right, how are we doing for bingo? We are 2 away from a full house, guys. We're almost there.
Chris just gifted 5 memberships over on YouTube. Sorry, I was calling Chris in the chit chat, idiot. Appreciate that, Chris. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Sorry, Big Papa Phil, you've been bumped off the leaderboard. That counts for 15 bucks of support, which means you're not 154. That means...
Oh no, we're gonna have to watch a shitey fucking coin animation. No. Canduction says, bro, there are ads in his chess gameplay. Guess the ad. Credit card ads, are you serious? Oh my god.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh, we have one bingo. Sonny has had enough and decided to give 10 members, which is 2 free spaces. So yeah, Sonny has decided, okay, we're not going to have to endure Phil anymore. I want to see live DSP right now and see what's fucking going on here. It's a credit card ad. Well, this is like a shop ad. Wait. Oh my god, is he playing somebody? Or is he playing a computer?
No, there's no music, nothing.
DSP chess in 1. Game abandoned.
This is the queen, right? Okay, that's the queen right there, I think.
No, that's not the queen, Phil. That's the king. You can tell by the type of crown it is. Oh my god. He really doesn't know. Oh my god, he doesn't know anything. Jesus Christ.
Very messy right now.
Is this Phil playing chess against another human being apparently in Switzerland? It's a time limit game as well apparently.
That's the king? No, that's the king, right?
No.
Or is that the queen? Which is which? I don't know. Is that the king or is that the queen? Is that the king or the queen? Which is which?
So he done a move where he can swap the rook with a king.
Shit, what happened? I wasn't looking. They took it?
Jesus Christ.
Okay, they took the piece. I wasn't looking.
He's so bad. Oh my god, this is painful.
Well, obviously I could take the pawn.
This is so painful.
And then I'm safe. They can't take the piece if I do that, but then they could take the bishop, which is what they're hoping. They're hoping I take the pawn so that then they could take my bishop.
Oh my god, he's so bad. He is so very fucking bad at this fucking game.
Is this the king or the queen?
Like, well, hold on.
I literally don't know.
2 seconds. Let me get guys all ticked off first.
Burger.
Whoops.
Burger.
Full house. Oh boy. How exciting.
There we go.
Anyway.
We add 10 buckaroos to the bingo prize fund. Thank you very much for that. So hold on, before. So let me well, Phil's having all dead. This is all dead, everybody. This is all dead right now for Phil. I've not paused him. He's just confused.
That's the king. That's the queen. I thought that was the king because it looks like he has the crown.
They both have crowns, you dumb bastard. Oh my god, he is... My god, I don't think I can watch any more of this. I don't think I can watch any more.
D is the king. Okay, that's the king.
I'm going to put him on pause. Fuck that idiot. Guys, so Sonny, thank you, Sonny, for gifting 10 memberships to the channel. And congratulations to the following people for getting memberships. Congratulations to the Meme Builder 01, Tatobot, Nervous Noodles, Daquan, Kofi Jack, Ferengi Phil, Kev D, Rocky, Sam, and finally, Anti-A-Damian. I don't know if I said your name right, I probably fucking butchered it. I did what I did. There we go. So congratulations to you 10 for receiving memberships, and make sure you guys thank Sonny for gifting you the membership in the first place. Thank you, Sonny, for that. That also gets us a full house in bingo. Bingo prize fund is now sitting at 81 buckaroos. And yes, this is Marbles Day, okay? So fuck Phil, fuck his shitey fucking pretend. Look at this. I was valedictorian. I was in the chess club at school. Which one's the queen again? Fucking moron. Fuck me. Nah. Guys, I'm going to set up some marble stuff, okay? We're going to have some marbles. It's Friday. Every Friday we have some marbles, okay? And we're trying to add some more bingo prize fund money by completing these 99% elimination style courses. And if anyone gets to fucking complete any of them, we add 10 buckaroos to the bingo prize fund. So guys, don't go anywhere. I will be right back. It's time for me to get the game set up, add the new marbles, and see if we can add some more bingo prize fund money. So if you want to watch some marble antics, don't go anywhere. I will be right back.
You guys like pizza? I know I do. I love pizza. I'm Italian. I'm disappointed that since I moved out here to the West Coast, there is not a real authentic East Coast Italian style pizza out here. Would you like to have a pizza party with me? Mamma mia! Mecca the pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens! Mozzarella! And delicious! Take the dollars and roll it out the toss in the air! Pizza pie! Mecca the pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Delicious! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens! Salvano cheese? Salvano greasy shit? Crazy meat? Weird sauce? The sauce has these big chunks of tomato that are very well seasoned that are really good. Turn on the ovens and burn all the pizzas. Mamma mia! Mecca the pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens. Mozzarella! And delicious! Take the dollars and roll it out the toss in the air. Pizza pie! Mecca the pizza pie! Greasy shit! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Weird sauce! Pizza pie! Delicious! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Pizza pie! Mamma mia! Mecca the pizza pie! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens. Mozzarella! And delicious! Take the dollars and roll it out the toss in the air. Pizza pie! Mecca the pizza pie! Greasy shit! Pizza pie! Felipe! Pizza pie! Cheese! Pizza pie! Delicious! Pizza pie! Weird sauce! Pizza pie! Crazy meat! Pizza pie! Turn on the ovens. Now on to the more exotic seasonings. These seasonings are catered more towards Italians. If you're not Italian, you don't like these kind of seasonings, you don't have to use them. But I'm Italian and I love them.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that.
Alright, good people, we are back here. We've got the new names added. We've got 132 marbles now. So here we go. I need to pick a course. We need to pick 3 different courses here. But every course, we're going to try 3 separate courses. If we win all 3, that is 30 bucks added to the bingo prize fund. But yeah, hold on, is this first course? Well, I'll tell you what, we're not playing this one. Complex Crow Incidents by some guy called Paul No. Look how long it takes. The average fucking... He's only been played once and it fucking took a person 354 fucking minutes to fucking finish it. No fucking thank you. We will avoid that one like the fucking plague. We're not fucking we're not going there. No thank you. Polished Out Orbs. 5 minutes and 47 seconds average finish time. It's quite a lengthy course. I'm not sure about that one either. Hold on. Almost Impossible Challenge. It's less than a minute long. Okay, we'll try this one. We have 132 different marbles as things stand. 132 different marbles. So here we go, guys. Let's go. This is the first course anyway. We might try another one later on, but yeah, this is a nice, quick, easy one. Let's see how we do, guys. We've got 132 marbles. If one finishes this first course, we add 10 buckaroos to that bingo prize fund. Let's see how bad or easy this could be. Very short course, which makes me think, well, the name as well is quite alarming. So we go down here, then there's a whole bunch of loop-de-loops, and then it ends. Oh, well that's interesting. There's explosive barrels, there's a little floaty thing, there's speed boosts, and the finish is right there. So I guess we'll just start, and I guess we'll just float, we'll just go over here to the finish and see what happens. Oh, there's also a teleporter, and people are flying everywhere. Will anyone get close? Will anyone get close? People are going the wrong way. Meter's fucking going airborne. Is anyone going to fly? Did this Optimus as a ambitious effort? Some people could fly down the way and land in the zone though. Hammer Smashing Day wasn't too far away, I think. Dapper Dragon as well. Eric Newton! Eric Newton finished! We have somebody finished. Yes! Somebody landed on it! We have an extra 10 buckaroos added to the bingo prize fund. What a bizarre course, but somebody has landed it. Somebody nailed it. Eric Newton, the hero of the day. Tix animators, well, they fucking flew so high they died. But yeah, we're about to end it now. It's almost over, but Eric Newton has helped us add 10 more buckaroos to the bingo prize fund. Hooray for that. So there we go. Good, bright, early start, that is indeed. So we've already got $10 out of the bingo prize, so let's see if we can add even more. Let's look for a more complex map this time. That was a bit fucking, that was over before I fucking knew it. It was gone. What about this? No, this guy. This guy makes ridiculous maps. I know this name, and I recognise this. No, I think we've put this one before. Professional Marble Insanity. I'm pretty sure we've put this one before. Fuck it. Let's drive ourselves mental and go again. Let's see. Oh, hello. Fucking disco over there. Jesus. Right, okay. Let's just go. Fucking let's just go. Oh, you've got this fancy little background. Look at that. That's very nice. Anyway, marbles are all going down there. Let's see. So far, so good. Everyone's still alive. No one's fucking dead yet. And I think you're okay going down there as well because you just can't filter through. So as things stand, people are still alive, but I think that maybe, yeah, Sonny's gone. Sonny's the first one gone. The first one to die was Sonny. That's unfortunate. But no, I'm sure with plenty more joining you in the death zone, Sonny. Is this a cannon? Mercer, one of the new names added, is over there. So let's have a wee look here. Let's make sure we're not falling too far behind first place here. Lima Whiskey, it looks like they're making some great progress. I think we'll want to follow Lima Whiskey, shall we? We'll follow Lima Whiskey and their exploits. This is an elevator, I believe. Yep. Oh, yep. And then they come out at the top. So I think Lima Whiskey is still winning. Let's get out here and go. Actually, they weren't winning. Some people are ahead of them somehow. Mercer, I think, is now. Well, they were. They weren't winning one. Joshua Huff. Very close to perishing there, but they get through. The Mad Max 03 and Joshua Huff are the two front runners right now. Mad Max with a slight advantage. We will follow them in their exploits. We will no longer follow them in their exploits. They got crushed by that pyramid. That evil pyramid came down and crushed them. But we're getting closer and closer to the end. We must be getting closer to the end. I don't know how Joshua Huff managed that. That's a trick shot. That's very unfortunate. So we'll follow Sideways Dutchman instead, shall we? Very unfortunate fall there, and that's also unfortunate. You don't want the end is over there. So who's the next front runner here? Actually, I think falling at this tube and slowing down is actually the best move possible. Ireland here. Because you slow down, but you get to fucking get to this bit here and just, yeah, you get to gap yourself again. And yeah, there we go. Now, this is the first anyone's made it so far. This is the first anyone's made it. Will they survive these things, these bedoings, these springs or whatever? Looks like they will. Now, what's the plan here? Do you want to go down? You think I want to go down the side here? I think that's a good thing. This looks like a good thing. That was not good, but they're still alive. Miss Kitty is also joined us, but they're going down the other way. I'm not sure if they're in a good place or not. Like, the end is down there. But we're going to keep following Ireland. And yeah, slowing down here is a good thing indeed. We're down to the last 4. Dashy, Tradidas, and Needhog are the last 4 alive. Ireland making some very solid progress, getting there slowly but surely. We're down to the last 2 now. Ireland and Nidhogg. I'm not sure what the fuck's this we're going through. Snow? I'm not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing. We got returned to sender. I'm not sure what the hell happened there. What with Nidhogg? They're well behind. But they are alive though. So what happened here? We're not meant to go down that way. It rotates left and right. Right. So I want to have a wee look here what's going on. So you want to come out the tube with the perfect timing when it's facing that way. Like it is now. I see. I see. But then you just roll backwards and die. God damn it. That's a strange course. I'm not sure what the whole plan was at that end there. I'm not too sure. Not too sure how you're meant to fucking get to the last bit. Oh well, we've lost that particular course. We've won one, we've lost one. Let's see what happens with the third course, shall we? What should we pick? Sunny, I'll let you pick. Sunny gets to pick the last course. They're all up for grabs apart from this one. You're not allowed to pick the 354-minute long fucking course. I am ruling that out. I'm saying no to that. You don't anything. You want evil marbles? Which one is that? This one here, Evil Marble Challenge. Okay, no worries. So, is it the last course made by Insane Mogwai? Evil Marble Challenge. Average finish time about 1.5 minutes. Let's see how we do. First of all, does it look familiar? I think we might have played something like this before. Crazy Little Light Show. So we go over here, we get sent over here. So fucking disco and all that. And then we get yeeted by a cannon. And try and finish in here. Bloody hell. This is a bizarre one. Like, as a finish, you've got to get... You can't even finish above, can you? You can't finish... You need to get fired into this finish zone from below. And I think you've got to hope that this fucking thing here hits you up the way into it. This is gonna be an absolute fucking mess. Well, let's get fucking going, shall we? Let's get the fucking party started. I really shouldn't be in here, it's gonna be hard to track. Let's get to the end here and see what happens with all the marbles. Tradidas, not wasting any time, not fucking around. We almost got hit in the face with a fucking rocket. But Tradidas, following the rocket, the asteroid. And now the big challenge, of course, is to try and avoid the lasers. The laser light show going off in full effect. Detective Detractor is alive somehow. How the hell are they? They're not. Never mind. I was like, how the hell are they alive? They weren't. We're now following Tix Animate, and they're somehow still alive. Defying all the odds themselves. Again, hit backwards though. That's not a good sign. There's profit there. Miel blocked. We've got a few, but there's not a whole lot of people left alive. Dreaded End has made it over here. So we'll follow Dreaded End, shall we? Because they've made it this far. Somehow avoiding the lasers. Somehow avoiding getting fried and barbecued. Xeno as well is making great progress. Xeno is down there. I think we need to follow Xeno. Never mind. We won't follow Xeno and we won't follow Dreaded Endiver. Shit. Damn it. We'll follow the last person alive, shall we? Voodoo. Actually, Xeno's alive. No, they're not. We'll follow the last person alive. Voodoo people. Who is miles behind back here. Jesus Christ. I've been sent back to the fucking start practically. Oh! Oh, they got taken. Oh. That was weird. That was weird. The kind of wee spirit thing fucking took them and carried them forwards. But now they're trapped on the outside of this. Now what? They're dead. Fuck. You know what, guys? I think we deserve one more try. That one, because it's a special day, I think we'll have one more go at that bizarre fucking course. Never mind the evil number staring us in the fucking face. It's actually, you know, this is a British number for calling the police. You know, send help. No, not for me. Free. Anyway, so you go down the tubes and you get fired into a fucking cannon and then you fucking land on Fat Cat. Here we come. Here come all the marbles. And Sonny died first again. Sonny's like the first to die on the last couple of maps. But here we go. We're just gonna watch all these marbles, seeing if they can survive getting through all this. A lot of them are perishing right now. The Baltic Bro though. Little speedrun strategy here from the Baltic Bro. And the Dom as well. Can they get out of this predicament? No. Are they going to get caught behind? And they're fried. Their ass just got barbecued. Meanwhile, we have... Is this the fox? Never mind the creepy ass noises getting fucking played in the background. Is this a fox or is it a scientist? I can never read these symbols. I see Sonny with a IT crowd reference there. Easy to remember number. Right, okay, so now we're following Twilight Media Corp and Gordon Flowers pointing at Derek. Down to the last 8 alive. Broside Phil's alive as well. How's he doing in his stream? Yeah, guys, I will probably redirect you guys to Broside Phil's stream. Let's watch him right now, shall we, in marbles. Oh, he's alive. He's alive. He's alive. He's doing very well. He's got a chance. He's not. He's dead. He done the best though from everyone so far. He managed to make it to the very final cannon, where he made it nowhere, and Ian Sorare has been yeeted off the side of the fucking plat. The final marble is alive. The final marble is Dom. Dom! We believe in you, Dom. You can do it, Dom. And the strange creepy spirit thing fucking carries him through once again. That is weird when that fucking happens. But they're getting hit backwards by the hammers and these things as well, making them float. Yeah, this might be the end of Dom, not gonna lie. Yeah, the Dom's gone. Dom's gone. Oh well. Look on the bright side, guys. We went and completed one course, which adds another 10 buckaroos to the bingo prize fund. So, let me get out of this. Let's close the game. And let's get over back here to the bingo prize fund so I can update that to, say, 91 buckaroos instead. Fantastic stuff indeed. Cool beans. Should we see how Phil's doing? He's concentrating. He's thinking.
This dude is a piece of fucking garbage.
Wow. Robust gameplay. My goodness.
Oh my god. This guy is such an asshole. Oh.
What the fuck is this? It looks like he's struggling in this game.
Because now, if I take that,
then the queen takes that, and
Yeah,
I'm
no
boned.
shit. Yeah, no
Yep.
shit, Sherlock. Oh, Jesus, man. You know the best part is the chat can't really hold his hand too much here.
Trying to force me into bad positions.
Oh, yeah, fuck it. You know, guys. I can't be arsed. I can't be arsed. I'm done, man. But I'm going to wrap things up there. I will live redirect you guys to Broside Phil stream. He's going to try and endure Phil's marathon for as long as he possibly fucking can. Okay? But guys, thank you very much for joining me for some robust bingo antics today. I do hope you had a fun time, hope you had a good time as well, and I'm going to hope you all have a good weekend as well. I shall return on Sunday for some bingo antics. Yeah, so tomorrow, Saturday, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I mean, I might do a stream of Wrestling Empire again, continue Phil's journey as a wrestler, you know what I mean? A lot of people actually seem to enjoy that, so if I've got time, if I'm able to, I might do a wee stream of Wrestling Empire, you know. DSP's journey into wrestling and stuff. But the bingo returns, of course, on Sunday. So guys, I do hope you enjoyed your Friday. Enjoy your weekend as well. And yeah, I'm going to end how it always ends. By playing Notorious P.I.G. contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. And yeah, I'll live redirect you guys to Broside Full Stream right after this, which is ending right now. So guys, thank you once again for being, as I said. Thank you for keeping me right in the card. Thank you for the contributions as well. It's very much appreciated. And yeah, have a good Friday. Have a good Saturday. See you all Sunday. And yeah, have a good time trying to endure Phil's antics on Broside Phil stream. Good fucking luck to that. Yeah, but yeah, I'm going to fuck off now. So yeah, have a good one. I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.